Last time. So good to have the relaxing intro music now.
Yeah, jeez.
But what if... But what if... Last time! Alright, anyway, last time, our heroes defeated Wintour, finally, as they were able to take her down and stop Regigigas, destroying the collars that were essentially not controlling it, but commanding it, and able to send it back into its sleep as the Cardinal Guardians arrived to destroy the fake digital titans. Wintour was arrested, and the world was saved.
Thanks to us.
Thanks to the power of friendship and this ball you found with a razor in it.
Hacks.
Hacks. All right. And then you went to, you kind of took some time to relax and did some research, and you all discovered some interesting rumors about potential interesting Pokemon that have been spotted around the region. And you were able to narrow down their locations. Travis was able to narrow down the location of a Marshadow to a very specific point in the forest.
I got the nat 20.
Aiden was able to narrow down the location of an Ogerpon to the area within this green circle. So basically within, like...
It was bigger, so, this is already better.
Roughton,
Also,
Roughton.
there's a smaller circle in there that says not Safari Zone.
Yeah.
Which is interesting given this general area is a desert, so probably not close to there.
Shrug.
And then, Cade was able to... Why is it pink? And whatever. Cade was able to, narrow down, something he doesn't really know a lot about, but it definitely interests him. It seems to be from Alola. He's able to narrow it down to 2 locations. The route between Molna and Stillertown, or the area around Jureste Port. Because he knows it's relatively by water.
Okay.
And now, what do you do?
Since our entire teams are maxed out, we probably want to get rid of everything except our starters so we can start leveling up the other guys.
Yeah, probably do some swapping around now.
Yeah, feel free to go ahead and box everything aside from Dewdrop on my team.
Same.
Same. I am going to use Y for when I fight the Marshadow, but I don't need him right now.
Alright.
So, 15 new Pokemon to put in.
I'll be honest, I'm honestly kind of surprised. Like, it feels so weird to be taking Apollo out of Cade's party. That's been like his secondary starter, pretty much.
In real life time, we have not had to remove these guys from our party for like
honestly, agreed. Honestly, I think after everything, especially, I feel like Apollo deserves to get like a break from his training for a bit.
It's like, please let me rest.
Actually, and also, that actually reminds me of an idea I had. Max, I'll talk to you after the session.
All right.
Ominous.
No, it's fine.
All right.
Sure.
All right then.
Okay, so I guess I'll just put in the text chat what I want to bring out since it's probably easier.
Honestly, saying it out loud is easier.
Okay, who wants to go
Just
first?
don't talk over each other.
Yeah. You go first, Tim.
Okay. I want to have back in Amy,
Alright.
Ivory, Mamoswine,
No, I was just trying to find it on the list. There we go. Alright.
Kong, who has actually fallen back a few levels. He's only 17.
Yeah, I haven't used Kong in a little while.
Who else? Let's have Paul in there. Let's see if I can finally get him to level 20.
Alright. Paul, the favorite of all.
And then I get one more. Who do I want to make my last guy? Let's have Facial Flare. He was my second ever Pokemon, or at least one of my first 3, and he's only level 16.
All right, there we go. Aiden, you next.
Give me Rhymy.
Good old Rhymy. All right.
Now I need to figure out my items for these guys.
Pepperoni.
All right. The Larvesta.
Goliath.
Goliath, where are you? Right close to the bottom. All right. Oh wait, I dropped it. I dropped it somewhere that wasn't correct. There we go. Oop.
Rita.
All right. Oop.
And Zircon.
Zircon.
Got some OGs from early on in the campaign.
Yeah.
Your Tyranitar that you've barely used.
Your Tyranitar that can now.
Saw what happened.
Your Tyranitar that can now Mega Evolve, but you have not used the Mega Evolution because he was underleveled.
Also, we got it like right before the main thing.
Yeah.
He did get that right before the thing, and he was not going to be useful in that fight.
That's fair. Cade, what about you? Any switching you're gonna do? Or well,
Storm?
All right. Wait, Storm. That is right.
Also an OG.
Yeah. All right.
Because, again, also we hadn't in a while, Lupin.
Oh, jeez. Haven't seen Lupin in forever.
Also not realizing I put like a week's worth of pizza buffs on those other guys, and I'm putting them away.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine. You guys don't need to pizza buff up for stuff.
Yeah. We're gonna take in a recent capture, but I still want to grab a little bit of a little style thing. Let's get in Legion.
Oh boy, the wishy-washy who I was so convinced you would not use that I did not fully set up the. I don't think the solo form side really needs me to do anything for it.
Yeah, not that much.
You look on the solo form statue, it just says, "Guess I'll die."
It'll like I did not even set up the solo form stuff, so just like when it becomes solo form, you know. Oh right, I was also waiting because I needed you to choose its abilities first.
Right, I'll do those again. And
no rush on that. Solo form probably isn't going to end up coming up anytime soon. So.
True. AJ.
Oh jeez, going for all the obscure ones. All right, there we go.
I don't recognize most of these names, if I'm honest.
AJ is the Mudbray.
I forgot he had a Mudbray.
Me too.
And
Cade is the one that's just kind of been catching whatever, and then it sits in the PC for a while, and then he brings it up 20 episodes later, and we're like, what?
I'm looking over this last one, see what I'm thinking of.
I know which one I want you to take out.
Why do I feel it's the one why do I feel it's a certain one I'm thinking of too? That's just like that I just feel like it's just staring at me, just going, "Ram."
Ow.
Is that what you were thinking of?
Maybe.
I mean,
you do already have a water type, so it's you don't have to.
Yeah, I know. Figured that's the thing was against it, but then again, thinking, would he care?
Yeah, I guess I'm like, you don't need to have another water type. You already have a water type on your team. Cade, who was at the past, at least at one point, had a team of 4 dragon types. I don't see your point.
You know what? Again, having him had him on the wall, and plus it might make for some some shenanigans. You know what? Let's bring back Loki.
That was the other one I was hoping for. Hell yeah! You withdraw your Pokemon. You get back You got Storm, Lupin, Legion, AJ, and Mizu. Crap.
Wait,
I just realized two of these guys don't even have abilities set yet.
and okay, wait, I didn't. And then Kate just freaking clicks and then just rolls that quick. Okay, you got me, Loki.
Crap. Loki steps out from behind Crab Rat.
Ah! No. Freaking tilt his head. Second camera. Oh God, there's two of them.
Crap. It's that moment from like the Pokemon anime where it's like a Slowpoke and Psyduck talking to each other, but it's just crap.
and then suddenly just crawling in.
What are you doing here? If Ba is the Stunfisk, what would Galarian Stunfisk say?
Go. I don't know.
It works for me.
What'd you say, Tim?
Oh, me.
Isn't it?
Isn't it? I'm giving everyone inspiration because this was hilarious to me. All right.
Hey.
All right.
Water.
Wait, what'd you say?
Water.
Ba of water. Tim, you got a second inspiration?
Fuck, that's good.
Even I didn't think of that. Okay. Anyway, let's play the game. So you guys got.
I'm gonna farm the inspiration one way or another.
Yeah, I'm just two of my guys don't have abilities, so I have to look this over.
Yeah. Kate, Jared, don't worry about it. Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just saying, don't worry about Solo Wishy-Washy. Just once school is set up, I'll just transfer the stuff over to Solo and then adjust the stats as needed. Because I need to know, like,
Pokemon to school now.
Because I just need you to do like the abilities, the items, and the what stats are getting buffs.
Yeah, I'll do that right now. Also, freaking, yeah, I don't have freaking took the inspiration now. I can start building up again. Yeah, I do still have two saved up from before that we didn't end up using.
I mean, you got one of you at least still has a nat 20, right?
Actually, I did.
I think I never used my auto. I think I never used my auto crit. Yeah.
Save me.
I think Rhino. Oh no, Rhino didn't have an auto crit. Did he?
Yeah, no. Rhino did not get that.
Okay, so yeah, you guys have not used your auto crits.
Yeah, we both got one for tying in that quiz game.
God, you still have them.
Yeah, we got that, and then freaking there's the one I got just now, the X one I got just now from that, and then the one that you decided to graciously give me after the House on the Hill video.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna say right now, the auto nat 20s, they will expire when the Pokemon League starts, so you have to use it by then. So you can't save it for like the champion fight or something.
That makes sense.
I'm gonna say, I'll say that.
In that case, I probably know why not end up using it if anything. So I have two. I see two sessions we we'll probably end up having to use it. So.
All right. So.
Hey, can I ask a technical question real quick?
Okay.
When it comes to Technician, it mentions moves that do not naturally benefit from Stab. Are traits considered a natural benefiter to Stab, and thus would disqualify moves from getting Technician?
What trait are you referring to?
Iron Fist.
The idea with Technician is it's for things that don't have Stab at all, so let me check, because I've definitely got a Hitmonchan somewhere in here. Let me see if I did it for that. Or actually, no,
I know we said Punch Glove does not stack with Iron Fist, I just don't know if Technician does.
I'm gonna say Technician does not stack with... Technician is for anything that has Stab, but from anything other than an item. Because that's mostly what I was thinking of when I said naturally.
Okay.
So
that's
it does
what
not.
I was just wanting to double check.
It does not stack with Iron Fist.
Okay.
Fair question, though. Thank you for bringing it up. Also, I like how the technical question was about technician.
Haha.
Since you guys are in the city, let me just go ahead and throw on some city music for this. What city music have I used for this place? Oh, I think I used Moss Deep. Here we go. You know what? I'm in a
It
nostalgic
is
mood.
very chill.
Give me a moment.
Honestly, the way you did the actions were like, welcome to Goo Lagoon. It's just like the freaking SpongeBob narrator for some reason.
You know what? Hang on. I'm in a nostalgic mood.
Candy fish.
Let's get the original.
Yes.
Never went back to the Devon Corp.
It wasn't needed.
Yep.
God,
Two of these
I grew up with Sapphire, so like I need this music right now.
Not only did 2 of these guys not have abilities, the same 2 also didn't even have stat boosts.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that is like I just changed them to like work with the revamp stuff, and then I was just like, whenever you guys want to, get around to like filling it up properly. So.
Yeah, I didn't think about that whenever I picked my team, and I checked them all just now. I was like, oh, good, I did do all of these at some point. Except Pepperoni, but he's new. I'll get to it at some point. Ding, ding, ding.
Remind me, with how the math works, if I made something speed status 7, would its crit threshold be an 18 or a 17? I think it's
Crit threshold rounds down, initiative rounds up.
Yeah.
So it would be an 18 still.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where's
Then I'll just
So
boost.
far, when it comes to all that stuff, initiative is the only thing that rounds up.
Where's the damn? I know what music I'm looking for. No? Come on, you guys know the one I'm thinking of, right?
No,
No,
there's
what are you
much,
trying to do?
There's so much music in Pokemon.
Oh.
I think it's. Hang on, I think this is the Oras version. Yeah.
I just love how trumpet heavy Gen 3 is.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I loved how when the freaking when the remakes were announced, everyone was like, "The trumpets are back!"
Sound the trumpets!
Here we go. Here we go. This is my jam.
There you go.
All right. Anyway, yeah, I'm just sorry for time where you guys do your stuff. So.
I'm willing to do this during, so I mean, I'm ready to go.
This is gonna be a bit. I still need to choose Kong's abilities while I figure out everybody's items.
Okay. We can go on ahead then. Just once you guys feel like you're ready to continue, then.
I thought about taking
I just need to
Scrappy.
pick one ability, and then all my free levels will be done.
I thought about taking Scrappy for Ivory, but then I realized her only ground move is Earthquake, something you can avoid by not being on the ground anyway.
Yeah.
Funny thing is, I could give Kong Static, Flame Body, or the Ice one.
It's
He has
like
all the
what
punches.
it's what I think I did that with one of Windrose Pokemon. I forget which. I think it was Muck.
Man, if only Stamina was in here, that'd be fucking broken with Rage Fist.
Stamina? I mean, that's a trait, I'm pretty sure.
That's the one that gives you a higher and higher defense the more you get hit.
Yeah, I think that's not an exclusive thing, but it's a rarer one, so that's a trait that Mudbray actually has.
Yeah. That would be insanely broken with a move that stacks the more you get hit. Let's see. Ooh, I could give Kong Technician because he would then have the punching glove and that boosting his punch moves.
Yeah, if it doesn't have Iron Fist, that counts.
I think I'm gonna give him Technician then. Boost up all
So
his
it's where
punch
technically
moves.
Iron Fist makes it to where you don't have to commit to it, but you also can't stack.
Yeah, because Iron Fist is just free, whereas doing it this way requires an item slot.
Yeah, and an ability.
But Kong does have 5 moves that all qualify as punches, so why not? Well, actually 4. He does not have flame. He does not have Fire Punch, but he does have Shadow, Rage Fist. Actually, no, he's Drain Punch. But that does automatically get stabbed.
Let's see. Rage Fist, Thunder.
Rage Fist is a punchy move.
Yeah, so you have Rage Fist, Thunder Punch, Ice Punch, Drain Punch, Shadow Punch.
Oh yeah, he has all the punchy moves except for Fire.
Yeah, so I mean, Rage Fist also would not get Technician from it, but
Yeah. Yep. Oh, okay. I'll catch up soon enough. I'm just thinking stuff over.
all right, we're rocking out to the trumpets.
I also need to fix these guys who don't have their stats updated correctly.
I mean, we can just do that while we're doing stuff. I'm just picking
Yeah.
one more thing.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm
just
just
catch
like
up.
do as much as you guys think you need to do before we continue, and then just let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready when you are.
All right.
I can look in the background.
Is Punching Glove full stab? It's full stab, right?
Yes.
Okay, so that means on some of my punching moves, I'm getting a whole +6 to damage, which is pretty nice.
Yeah. Wait.
Because 4 from stab and then 2 from technician.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's better at punching than my Hitmonchan.
But yeah, but Hitmonchan has more variety. I was going to say more varsity.
Does he have more
I'll
variety?
get there.
Because the only thing I'm missing is Fire Punch. I have
What?
Ghost Punches, which he doesn't get.
Well, no, I mean that he can have a different offensive item.
True.
Yeah, I'll have to figure out his items. But that's for later.
Anyone who can't hear the
I ended
music,
up using...
anyone who can't hear the music but just hears me thinks I'm insane.
I ended up using my free levels on Martin and Dosh.
There. All right. Shall we continue, or do you guys still need a...
I'm good. I'll be able to pay attention and do
Anyone
this at the same time.
All right, Cade, you ready?
Yeah, I can adjust as we play. I'm good.
All right. Then it's a new day as you guys get up. We've kind of marked down the locations. What are you going to do now?
I guess we're gonna look into Aiden's thing. So I guess, which town does Aiden think we should head to, since it just covers 4 of them?
Well, judging by the area I was looking at, it would probably be better to start at either Ruffton or Arano, because then we could just pivot at Flosse Town.
Okay. You're looking for a grass type, so it probably won't be near the deserty area.
So So we thinking Ruffton then?
Maybe. Whatever you think is good. You're the one who researched into this.
Yeah, Megan.
Yeah, it was just kind of something to get my mind off things, and then a pokey Reddit rabbit hole.
Hey, this is your adventure, buddy. So Megan, you're the one guiding this time, and Megan, we'll hop into it we can.
Rhino was browsing
Thanks.
Ada was browsing Reddito.
Righty-do. And to think this all started from looking for poison types.
Reddit.
Reddit.
Did anyone want the?
They tried to update the site to Reddicate, but nobody liked it.
Did anyone want the elemental feather, or can I put that on Paul?
You can keep it on Paul if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you guys wanted it for any of your other guys.
I'm okay right now. Honestly, I don't think I have items on any of these guys in my party yet. Nope.
Paul, I have you since the item update, so he did have stuff on him that I would have put on him. Oh, I forgot I also need to update facial flare. That's a whole other guy I need to start from scratch with.
Right. So, where do you guys plan to go?
I think let's go to Ruffton.
Yeah, what city was that even? It's been so long.
That's the one with the, Ruffton is the one with the, arcade, I believe.
The one I got addicted to.
Yeah. Alright. You take a Stormray taxi over to Ruffton City. Which means, let's go ahead for music. What music to use for this? For Ruffton City. Here, let's go with that. PDSP version. Never really occurred to me how gangster-like Veilstone City sounds.
And that's just the casinos in general.
Like, it's the kind of music you think should have snapping in the track. Anyway. Alright, you are now in Ruffton.
So, what's the best way to start with this? How do you even find an ogre pawn?
I think technically, by the way, we're supposed to go to the shop town first because we need to buy balls.
Oh yeah, I don't have anything. I wanted to buy Ultra Balls.
I mean, you can buy
Slight retcon.
You could buy Ultra Balls from just a regular Pokemart.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't need to go somewhere special for that.
and I don't know if the new Pokeball mechanics are in yet.
They are not. For the time being, just do Pokeballs, Great Balls, and Ultra Balls. The KHB Corporation did a recall.
Sad face. I enjoyed the little stuff like the fact that Goliath is a warlock who gets everything back on a short rest.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure.
Pokemon level up faster.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna figure out stuff like that, and they're probably gonna all be altered to like. All of them are going to be. It makes easier to catch under so and so circumstance.
So no lasting effects.
Yeah. But
Alright.
the ones you have can stay.
Okay. How much are Ultra Balls these days?
1,000.
It's pretty easy with how much money we have.
Alrighty. I'll go ahead and buy a good half dozen.
I'm definitely gonna buy a bunch too. I'm just doing this. I'll just mark it later.
Feels like it's been forever since we've had to buy Pokeballs. Kind of
we
made
kinda
do with what we found.
We did catch a couple things while on Victory Road, but none of them gave us trouble.
Yeah, that was mostly just you guys saw, like, you guys really haven't gone looking for anything. You just kind of saw stuff and were like, I'll try it.
Yeah, I do still have a few extra Pokeballs. I think I'm currently good.
Alright.
Alright.
So how did you want to start this, Aiden?
Well, judging from the tips I got, it's a fairly solitary Pokemon. So it's entirely likely we'll have to go off trail because it'll avoid heavily populated or heavily traveled areas.
Oh, there we go. I found the perfect angle for my AC. Oh.
Nice.
So I hope you guys are up for roughing it a little bit.
You are in
Is that a
rough
pun?
It was not meant to be. Looks at
I'm
the
sorry,
dog Kate
I'm
bringing,
sorry.
or for you.
I'm sorry to hear that. All right.
That's a hell of a response! Was that a pun? It wasn't meant to be. I'm sorry to hear that.
You said it wasn't meant to be, so I was being over dramatic.
Oh, it wasn't meant to be. I'm sorry to hear that is a hell of a response to most things. Hey, how you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I'm sorry to hear that. What?
Damn.
Well,
I think I might start taking a more focused approach to this one now. I have an idea of what its footprint should look like. I have the catcher style, so maybe I can see about whether some of the local Pokemon knew it or whether I can spot prints.
Well, we've never actually hunted for a legendary before, at least not in a capture it sort of way, so this will be a new experience.
Rhino,
Yeah, we fine.
Rhino, he changed his name. He goes by the artist formerly known as Prince. I can just hear the dial-up noise in his head.
Do you want to just...
I caught it immediately, but I could hit a dial up for Rhino too.
Did you want to go into just the big field area and see where we can go from there?
Honestly, yes.
Okay.
All right. The Safari Zone takes up some amount of it, but it's not the whole thing. So you want to look around the non-Safari Zone parts.
E.
All right. We'll head on in to that base. A little more mysterious than
Classic.
All right. All right. As you head on in, what are you doing?
That's a question. What should we even be looking for?
Well, it's bipedal, and it's a grass type. I forget exactly what stuff Aiden did, so I'm kind of going for general ideas for when it comes to hunting.
From what I remember helping you look up a bit, I think it also has well, can wear different types of masks, right? I think 4 of them.
Yeah.
What if we were to just like, if this is a bust, what if we just go back into town, buy a bunch of art supplies, and make a fake mask?
I mean, I thought about it, not the fake part, but I did think about making a mask. However, that would take some time, and I'm not sure what overall style it uses, so I'm worried about clashing.
Honestly, not going to lie, from the picture you showed of her, she has a lot of Amy energy.
Looks at pictures, looks to mental image of Amy.
He has Amy on his team. You can
I
just
don't
look
see
at Amy.
Brings out
He doesn't necessarily have her out.
brings out Tinkaton. She looks like this, but green instead of pink.
I don't know.
I
I get the vibes are different.
Amy holds the hammer and looks at Travis. Tink? Points at Aiden with hammer.
Eh.
Not yet.
Not yet!
What?
Not yet. Not yet, Ferb.
Yeah, one. Thank you, Max, for getting that. I was hoping that was who you were going for. Also, freaking Kate and him thinking, what's that supposed to mean?
Nothing.
I was half expecting you responding with nothing, and then whispers, "You're next."
Amy looks at Kane, looks back at Travis. Dick? And asks, which you understand as, is he asking too many questions?
Well, she has been paying attention to the fact that you really like dragon types.
She licks her hammer the way villains lick their sword.
Oh God! That's a bit deranged. And I can't understand me.
It is ticket.
Yeah, but I'd rather be more with Corvin than picking my dragons.
So, I wonder if this thing would even...
Which is why I'm really gonna... I didn't bring Nevermore.
So, I guess this thing wouldn't even have that distinctive tracks. At least not in this area.
I figured I would just start with a general scouting of the area and try and find what I think is a more appropriate locale for it specifically. And just kind of go from there. And if we find some of the local Pokemon, maybe I can see if we can do some communicating.
Well, this thing also seems to carry a club similar to Tinkaton, so maybe if we look around we can find evidence of it using a club.
That's possible too.
Probably some drag marks, if not probably like if it had anywhere that it has to like train, they could probably see some markings on some possible rocks or trees.
If you guys want, I did bring.
It sounds so ominous.
If you guys want, I did bring Paul. I can keep a bird's eye view while you guys search on the ground.
I'm not sure how skittish it's going to be.
I'm not sure if this thing can climb up in trees or whatnot, so...
Everyone give me
just covering our base.
Everyone give me a perception check.
Okay. I didn't roll very good.
Same.
I mean, you got your well, yeah. Okay, Jero got the best one.
Mm-hmm.
I can feel the tilt still from myself. You're never gonna let that go, are you?
No!
In Apollo Justice, the main character's special ability is referred to as Perceive, and every time it comes up, this gets brought up.
Does it really?
Right, it's like, I can perceive, because I can do that better than you now!
I think Rhino likes the fact that he's, has no competition for the highest perception in our other game.
Yes.
Alright.
Having my need.
Cade. You, as this discussion is happening, you hear a flapping overhead of a bird Pokemon. That's not unusual. You guys will hear a Staravia flying by or something like that. You kind of glance up in the direction of the noise for a moment, just it caught your attention. And then you look back to the others, and then you do a double take as you look back, and the thing is gone. But you swear you saw some sort of black and brown wings that do not look familiar to you.
What the?
What's up?
What?
I'm not sure, but I was also wait. Just a second. The double take was me seeing whatever is above or by us.
It was above. You heard a noise. You kind of glanced up. You saw a thing. You looked back, and then your mind kind of was like, "Wait, I didn't recognize those wings."
Just because I heard what I thought was just a random I thought it was just a random flying Pokemon going by above us, but I didn't recognize the wings. I thought it was probably just like some sort of like a Saravia or something, but the wings were like like red and you said it was red and brown, right?
They were black with like brown feathers.
Oh, black and brown. Okay. But the wings didn't look right. They were black with brown feathers.
That's weird.
Might be a regional variant.
Ogerpon doesn't fly, but that does sound interesting.
Eh.
Do you want to follow it?
Although if there's a decent chance that something was flying around, it may have spotted something.
Again, I'm trying to think about if I've seen anything like that before. Cade would check his the Rotom desk just to see if there's anything like anything that we possibly would have encountered before that had that type of coloration.
Let's see. Go ahead and roll let's say in investigation to see like how patient you are in looking through the entries and how well you look at them. So that's intelligent.
Because they get a good look at it, could the investigation be with advantage?
You didn't really get a good look at it. It was just a glance.
Fair.
Imagine asking if I look really hard, will you give me a better roll?
Well, I think he meant like he got a good look at the thing that was flying. I think is what he meant.
Yeah.
When I was doing the research for this, did I get the Legend of the Loyal 3?
You kind of did. You learned that like you learned the legend of it. You didn't really learn anything and like what ended up being the truth behind it. You didn't really learn anything about the Loyal 3.
Investigation will be intelligence, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Double checking. Not awful, but big and pretty better.
You browse through, looking like through all the flying types, and none of the ones that you have in your decks have the same kind of appearance to the wings that you saw. You're fairly certain that none of the flying types in your decks match what you saw.
Well, I just take a glance to check whatever it is I saw. There doesn't seem to be something that we encountered before.
I mean, I'm always up for seeing new Pokemon.
Okay. Well,
true, but I mean, cause I know you're still trying to look for them specifically. Did you want to go ahead and see what this was about, or did you still want to focus on Ogerpon?
I mean, we have infinite time right now. Why not do both?
I can keep an eye out for anything that looks like a potential lead while we're seeing this as just a vague indication of a direction to try.
Again, fair enough. I think it's I applied. I'm pretty sure. Well, I think I could look at it to see where it was flying towards. It was this way. Come on.
All right.
All right. I'll write on Paul to see if I can get a better look at it from above.
If that's the case, Travis, you go ahead and roll. What's up, Rhino?
I was just gonna, since he said he's going up on Paul, Aiden's gonna stay on the ground to sort of see if he can find any signs.
Cade, are you gonna stay on the ground with Aiden?
Yeah.
All right. Cade and Aiden, both of you roll survival or nature, or one of you roll with advantage.
I mean,
Can I have advantage, Zero?
Cade already gets advantage on his survival checks.
That's still good, Rhino.
It's me rolling below a 10 is the sigh. and also that.
Well, the advantage isn't even coming into play. He's just rolling better.
And Travis, since you're up above, go ahead and roll perception with advantage.
Okay. Okay, the advantage didn't help me either, but I did roll pretty good.
All right. Aiden and Cade, you're able to follow the direction that Cade saw it go. You don't know if it might have changed course at some point, but you know at the very least you haven't gotten turned around. Travis, up above, you're keeping an eye out. You occasionally glance down, see that Aiden and Cade are still on track. And after several minutes of traveling, at this point you've gotten to, let's say about here-ish, that is when all three of you hear what sounds like a scuffle up ahead.
Oh, sounds like some wild Pokemon are fighting.
Yep.
Yeah, that sounds like it.
That's a good chance to see what's in the area.
True. Come on. Yeah, come on. Let's go check it out.
Alright, you head towards the noise?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, are you hurrying or are you going at a normal pace?
Normal pace. Doesn't seem like a big rush.
I feel considering the way both Aiden and myself are when it comes to like Pokemon possibly being in danger, I feel we would hurry up. Would you agree with that, Aiden?
I would think I would hurry, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm flying.
Yeah, Kate, if you can hurry ahead if you want to.
Yeah, I feel like the both of us would hurry ahead.
Yeah.
Alright. The two of you hurry ahead. With you two hurrying and Travis being in the air, you're kind of going at roughly the same pace. On the ground, you're probably a little faster. But as you eventually, just as the noises of the scuffle die down, you reach a clearing.
Oh god, I have to stare at this map again.
Flashbacks.
Don't worry about it. You probably won't be here long. As oop, I don't know why Kate is damaged.
Oh yeah, did you not reset your health after the Wintour thing?
But I did.
Go. Alright, so as you arrive in the clearing, Travis, you and Paul are probably about, let's say, like 40 feet up if you're going above the trees.
Okay.
Are you gonna stay in the air or do you come down to ground level?
I'll come down to join everybody else.
Alright. As you come down to join, everybody go ahead and give me nature.
Stealth to not be noticed?
Nature or perception checks. If you want to try to be sneaky, go ahead and do stealth.
I'll do a nature check real quick. I rolled like shit, and then I will do. Oh, I have like my camouflage suit now, so I can do stealth.
Slowly getting up there.
Double not once. Man, dude, I consistently have the worst D&D. I consistently have the worst D&D like the past few months.
Congratulations, Travis. You are not noticed. Paul is.
I finally got my new stealth suit, and the first time I roll with it is double nat ones.
Hey, get the nat ones out of there. Go for it. Get them out of the way. All right. Cade, go ahead and roll either nature or perception. They're both. Well, perception is wisdom. Nature is intelligence.
Yeah.
So I assume you'll do perception.
Why am I here?
Why don't everybody say blame freaking Max? He's the one who gave me this.
I do blame him.
Also, he gave it to you like a year ago.
Yeah, dude, come on.
You guys have all gotten something cool. Aiden, you got a capture styler. You can use that.
Although that's only useful if he decides to keep capturing things.
Yeah, but they can be able to help us through you.
Well, the capture styler specifically is not for capturing.
Yeah, it's for wild Pokemon, but like, I mean, you can use it on them. Nothing stopping you from being
I've used
like
it once.
Nothing stopping you from being
like. That's your fault.
Yeah, nothing stopping you from being like, what wild Pokemon are around here? Blah 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 blah. All right, I want to try to capture this.
I mean, there's no point in using the capture styler. I was like, unless you have a goal.
Well, again,
which is why I mentioned it. We were going to do this hunt, but we're following a thing.
Well, Vigan, that just sounds like someone not thinking hard enough.
I used it to great effect the one time I did it during the siege of Flolo Town.
Yeah, and I think in the past I could have. I've thought of at the very least 7 times I could have also used it.
I'm starting to think you guys should trade items. Both of you clutches your items protectively. All right, Aiden, Kate, are you trying to be sneaky as you approach?
I mean, Aiden would slow down to try and assess the situation.
Okay, not really stealth then.
I guess to be able to try to because seeing this a scuffle, would want to head our way if we need to. I feel Kate would try to be sneaky.
All right, go ahead and roll stealth, which is dexterity. Kate is just gonna outdo everyone at everything.
If it helps, it's probably gonna. I feel this is the beginning of the end for me. Cause knowing me, my hero's cooking great, and the battle not so much.
Yeah, Jero rolls great outside of battle. In battle. All right. As you arrive,
That was me
Kate.
in the other session in the other group. 3 nat 20s. None of them in combat.
Me too. That also happened to me. 2 of them were insight checks.
Yeah, so
Mac-
shut your mouth.
Max rolled like 3 crits last night.
Jesus.
All right.
I did nothing.
Cade, you're kind of like staying hidden behind a tree as Aiden and Travis arrive. Well, as you all arrive at the clearing, you see.
Hey guys, isn't my new stealth suit working well? Can you see me?
Paul crash.
Yeah, like you guys don't see Travis. You see Paul.
I am a flying tree.
I am sneaking.
No. You guys both thinking missing the perfect thing. I am a Stegosaurus.
What? What is that?
That's ASDF movie again.
Oh. Let's
Seriously,
watch
Rhino,
this.
watch it. It's great. Anyway, you see,
I just got a tickle from you, but Max, I'll take it.
you see signs of you definitely see signs of a fight around here. You see like broken tree branches, scrapes along the ground. Cade, between your stealth and keeping an eye out, you see in the kind of on in roughly the middle of the clearing, something green, noticing the arrival of the others, darts behind a bush.
Wait, what's that?
What?
You
I'm kind of surprised whoever was fighting here cleared out so fast.
Kate would think about it, but he's not sure. But he also knows how Aiden is when it comes to being like like being like the one that like while we all try to be friendly, he is definitely like the most like nature friendly oriented when it comes to Pokemon. And Kate would just whisper to Aiden, "I'm not sure, but I swear I saw something something green hiding behind the bush over there in the clearing."
Huh.
As specifically your direction is drawn. Let me go ahead and
Zoom enhance.
Actually, yeah, I could just do this bush.
Alright. Aiden's gonna nod at that. And thinking he is going to... he is actually going to bring out Pepperoni and just kind of set him on his backpack with a little snack so as to look a little less threatening.
All
And
right.
he's gonna start trying to quietly make his way over here.
All right. Are you trying to be stealthy?
Yeah, he's trying not to spook whatever it is.
Go ahead and roll stealth.
Oh, there was the roll.
See, there you go.
Oh, I forgot that you are the only one not proficient in stealth.
I'm good at other things. supposedly.
I could have said something really rude, but I decided not to.
Same. I bit my tongue.
Why am I like this? I blame you, Max.
I blame you! Spider-Man meme!
Blame each other and move on. Right, Aiden, go.
Aiden, you sneak up towards the bush. You get about to here when the bush rustles a bit, and something kind of... You notice, like, an eye poking through some of the leaves before it retreats.
Aiden's just gonna kind of crouch and watch the bush, one hand reaching up to pet Pepperoni, who's having a little munch. And he's just like,
No.
"You all right in there, buddy?"
Roll animal
Seemed like a lot was happening here just a bit ago.
Roll animal handling.
Alrighty.
I'll say you have advantage because of Pepperoni. Alright?
Okay.
After a moment, slowly, whatever's in the bush kind of pokes its head out. And you see as it kind of pokes its head out, kind of holding the mask, like, not over its face, but close by, like it's, like, almost like a shield. As it looks out at you.
I think, again, this is just Kate thinking internally, and like, look, when he gets a good look at the mask, he's just like, I think I know what happened now.
Hey, it seemed like there was a kind of a scuffle here. You all right after that?
Gives a timid nod.
Aiden's gonna fish out an oranberry and offer it with his hand.
It slowly creeps out from the bush. As it goes to take the berry and nibble on it.
Aiden will end up sitting down on the ground so it doesn't look like he's in a pouncing position at all.
It seems like it's looking around.
Aiden looks around with it. What, are you missing something?
Does she look hurt at all?
Roll medicine.
Okay. That's one of the wisdom things I'm not good at, so this is just a straight roll. 15.
It does look like she has some marks from a fight. Nothing major, but she was definitely in a fight not long ago.
She was definitely part of that scuffle we heard earlier.
Well, considering whatever was the other half of that fight isn't here anymore, I guess she won.
When you say that, she shakes her head.
Oh.
She kind of holds up her mask. Yeah.
Again, I think I.
Are they trying to take your mask?
Guys, I think I know what happened. I think because of how the design of the mask, specifically those crystals that seem to be on it, it probably attracted some bird type Pokemon that want to take it for themselves, and that's how the whole scuffle happened. Am I right?
Oh.
I don't know about that. You said she was supposed to have a bunch of masks, but I only see one.
At least she didn't get it, right?
She nods again at what Travis says.
I think whatever she was fighting stole her other masks.
She nods.
Oh, that's not nice. How about we go get those back then, huh?
Yeah. She clutches the mask she has to herself. She looks kind of afraid.
Hey, don't worry. We can defend ourselves pretty well. As Aiden stands back up. You know which way they went?
Roll animal handling again, with advantage.
Alright. 27.
She hesitates for a bit, and then she points to the east, then to the west, then to the north.
Oh, just everywhere.
Three different thieves then, okay.
Well, don't want him to get too far. You think we should split up?
I was gonna say, there are 3 of us, and we each have full teams on us. You each want to just go for one each?
I think so.
I definitely sounds like a good idea. You said, what were the directions again, Max?
East.
Everywhere but south.
Yeah, east, west, and north. So everywhere except the direction you came from.
Okay.
Oh, well, that makes sense. In that case,
Travis double checks his rotom before we head off just to make sure it's working out here.
Yeah,
It is.
agreed.
All right.
Yeah,
I'll head the north path before they get too far. I'll meet up with you guys later.
I guess I'm going west then.
Literally, you guys chose the 2 directions I wanted to choose. Okay, I'm going east.
Look, west is the side I'm closest to.
True. I was gonna originally say north, but then Tim made me to it. So like, okay, I'm going east then. Fuck.
All right, you're
You want
going.
to come with, or you want to just hide out and recover, and we'll come find you?
It kind of crouches back into the bush. It seems like it wants to stay here.
All right, no worries. We'll be back.
Okay, how about this? We each go to we each go and see if we can be able to help and help them find the mask, and then when we do manage to get it, we come back here and wait for the others.
Yeah, sounds good. Although if you're gone too long, we'll come after you.
Well, if there's anything less.
All right.
Good.
All right, let's go.
All right. Congratulations, guys! You made the cardinal error of D&D. You split the party.
Oh, you split the enemies, so we thought that's what you wanted us to do.
No, I did.
Yeah.
I was like, it could work either way. I was wondering if you guys would actually do it. Like, it's fine. I'm just, yeah. All right. Who to follow first? Everybody, go ahead and roll a d20.
Okay. I beat Jero.
Is that really what the world has come down to now? Who beats me? And then life beat me enough already.
No.
All right.
You know what? You know what? Why don't I forsake going last? You can go after me, or you can go before me.
You can go after me.
You know what I meant. Fuck. Okay.
All right. So
Yeah, I'm willing to take it as it rolled.
No, this actually works better for what I have in mind. So it's gonna go Travis, Aiden, Cade. This works better, I think. So, all right, Travis.
Yes.
Tack. All right.
Need me to make a survival check or anything to see what I'm chasing?
Yeah, go ahead and roll survival to make sure you don't get turned around or anything as you're going. Either survival or nature, either one.
I'll do nature. 24.
All right, yeah, you're able to keep in a straight line as you go. You do hear.
Do I see signs of what I'm chasing? Loose feathers, claw marks, anything?
You see, as you're going along, at first you don't see much, but then as you get into an area with some mud, you see some large footprints that definitely seem to be from something that was in a hurry, and you figure you're going the right way. You continue along. There are some bushes and trees with branches and stuff snapped off from someone charging through them, and eventually we're gonna go ahead and just one at a time. So let's get everybody over to area 1. Rhino and Jero, you're able to see even though your token's not here, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
This is a much more lush forest.
As Travis, you get to what seems to almost be a dead end. but up ahead, you see something. Roll perception.
Okay.
It's a tree.
19.
You see up ahead, kind of ducking behind this fallen, broken tree. You see a large bipedal figure that seemed to be colored black and green.
I know you're out there, thief. No use in hiding.
You hear.
That was a good sound effect, Max.
Thanks, I have a voice. And he,
Why do you like this?
was to get that show is my dream, and it'll probably not happen. As after a moment, something finally steps out into view here.
What the? Do I see this thing holding one of the masks?
You see it is holding a red mask that looks
There you are.
looks decently similar to the one that the Pokemon had before.
Alright, you're not getting away this time. Come on
Uh
out, Kong!
as it lets out a roar. And from behind the rocks in front of you, other things start to step out.
Oh shit,
dang.
mini doggies?
Swampert!
How dare you corrupt Swampert? Now that would make sense. What the fuck?
Oh, Resara and Gengar. Really, not what I expected.
It kind of reminds me of Darumaka.
Honestly, yeah.
As they all come out, and the creature on the other side points towards Travis. Dog! And they all turn towards you. Go ahead and roll initiative for Kong and anything else you want to send out.
I have expected you to just have us all have 3 long maps and just put them side by side on the same screen.
No, these just because I read out, these are very different from each other.
Yeah, I say we will be seeing like one-on-one battles. So I say go for it.
Yeah, this is fine. It gives us time to work on our Pokemon.
Exactly.
Yeah, these are more interesting than just one-on-one battles.
I don't have anything great for Houndoom, so let's just go with Ivory. And your HP should be that many. Okay.
My HP is this many.
Okay, so Kong, your initiative is... Okay, I gave you that.
Alright, interesting. Let's see.
And then Paul, let me get your sheet. Okay. Those are my initiatives.
Alright. What is Ivory's speed stat?
6.
Alright. Gengar goes before.
Yeah, nothing on my team is particularly fast. I think just about everything I have on my team currently has a 6 speed.
That's pretty fast.
I mean,
That's speed, not the initiative. But 6 speed
it's
is
okay.
I consider
It's kind
6
of
speed
just
to be
the
like the
baseline.
Yeah, I consider 6 speed the average because that's what gives 30 feet of movement.
I know, but I'm just looking at the thing I'm looking at right now to put equipment on. I'm like, speed of 4.
Yeah, but it's definitely a downgrade when previously on my team I had, Genesect and
Previously on Tim's
Salamence.
team.
I have pretty much all my fast guys are in the box right now. Nothing on my team has a speed higher than 6 currently.
All right. Speaking
Yeah,
of
we're
fast,
slowing down.
Paul goes first.
All right, Paul immediately sees this Swampert coming out from the side, and he is going to hover about 10 feet in the air, and then he's going to try to club Swampert over the head with a fruit flail. 20,
Alright.
that definitely hits.
Yep.
Does Swampert have anything that prevents quad damage?
It does not.
Okay, so I get to roll... What's the extra for that now?
It's you roll two
Double.
additional instances of the damage dice instead of one.
Okay, so 29 damage.
All right, a big hit.
Okay, and what's the reach on Fruitfell? 5 feet? Okay, but he is up in the air. He's a bit of a sitting duck for Houndoom, but at least he got a good opening strike.
All right. And speaking of Houndoom, he's going to kind of charge over behind the rock, take aim at Paul, and is going to unleash a flamethrower. Arrgh! As it tries to blast you down out of the sky.
Okay.
That is a 22 to hit. That is... Okay. That is going to be that, plus super effective.
Don't even bother. As the fire washes over Paul, the magical feather that's coming out from one of his fronds lights up and absorbs the attack.
Oh! Alright, as you negate the 17 damage.
Alright, so I don't have to worry about being burned.
Yeah. Houndoom definitely seems surprised by this, but it stays on guard.
Well, I can't do it again, so...
As it's going to kind of back up to keep at range. Kong.
Kong sees the Houndoom trying to scurry away, and he's going to rush towards it, his fist ready, and he's going to... He's just going to go all in at the start. He's going to immediately do a flurry of punches as he does close combat on Houndoom.
Alright!
Yeah! That definitely hits, and because Kong's speed and the scope lens, that is a crit.
Nice.
Kong
Okay.
of speed.
I get to add an additional 2d10 for super effective, but then I also get to double it also because of a crit, so I get to add 6d10.
Yep.
So that 12 damage becomes... Holy shit!
Whoa!
I rolled really high on 3 of those, so that's a
Jesus!
53 on the dog.
Jesus! Hey, he's below half!
I would
That
assume
was
so.
shit!
would assume so.
You are now burned as it uses flame body on you, almost just out of instinctive panic.
Fair enough.
I
don't have anything-
Yelp of pain.
I don't have anything to shake that off. I went all offense on Kong, dude. I gave him Technician, Moxie, Punching Glove, Scope Lens.
Also, something I was considering, it's not even to damage, but like as a small possible nerf. What do you guys think of, like, instead of adding the whole attack or special attack stat to the 2-hit, what if it was just a stab, so that it's not like pretty much everything is a +8 to hit?
I thought the whole point was to make things more accurate, so we're not taking forever in fights.
Yeah.
but also with what the defense stats are. I guess it's fine. I'll see how this goes. It's been a while.
Fights already are pretty long with us hitting all the time.
Okay. All right. Gengar is going to float out. Genya! And is going to...
Yeah, I'm about to get hit with something. This thing was like psychic or something.
And it's going
Yeah,
to
we
turn...
haven't figured out this line very much.
It's going to turn to Kong. And is going to... is going to unleash some energy and try to hit you with Hex.
That's fair. I do have Assault Vest at least.
That is a 16 to hit special.
one above my AC.
Alright. That is that, and then super effective and additional from the burn.
Yep. So Assault Vest isn't going to lower this by much.
A total of 18 damage.
And what does Assault Vest do? -2?
Yes.
Okay, so 16 damage.
Assault Vest is one of those where it's like the reduction adds up over time, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
It doesn't make you a complete special wall like it does in the video game.
And I need you... Oh, no, never mind. It does not have that. Alright.
Okay, cool.
As it's going to float 10 feet in the air, we now move to Ivory.
Ivory is going to rush in, and as she does, she's going to come to... She'll go to... Let's see, what's the range of this move? Oh, also 5 feet. Yeah, that's fine. As she's going to rush in... Can't you reach that spot? No, it's a little far. All right.
You did from the wrong spot, so...
Oh.
You were doing from
No,
the lower left corner.
It's still slightly too far. I thought Stone Edge had a bit of a further reach, but that was just Regirock's thing he did.
Yeah.
So, yeah, all my moves are within... Because of how I set up Kong, I can't get an Earthquake without also hitting him, which I don't want to do. So I'll just go into here, as she is going to... Yeah, this is a good one. As she comes in, she digs up her tusks into the ground and gathers ice as she slams into the Swampert with attempt to Icicle Crash to stun him.
Ooh. All right.
17? She doesn't have flanking because Paul's flying.
That hits. Also,
Okay,
Paul is still within melee range, so it counts as flanking.
Okay, that's only 10 damage, but maybe he'll get stunned.
All right. D4. Hey!
Hey, Swampert doesn't get a turn.
All right. As he is stunned. And
Right,
is
very nice.
too surprised by being suddenly attacked from both sides to do anything. Meanwhile, the seeming leader of this group, you know him well.
They know anything.
He's finally
three,
back.
other than everyone says they kind of suck.
Is going to start making its way over, and it's going to dash. As it surrounds Kong with Houndoom.
Okay. Paul is going to just try to bash the Swampert with another Fruit Flail. Yeah. That's only a 14.
That does not hit.
Because I don't believe stun gives advantage in this system.
No. Plus the stun wore off at the end of his turn anyway.
I do have a bunch of rerolls, so I'll try again.
Alright.
Oh, 19. Okay,
hits.
I still have to take the original damage, but I get to add an additional 4d8. So 12 becomes 29 again.
Swampert is now below half.
Alright, and that is Paul's turn.
Alright. Houndoom is going to bonus action to disengage as it has runaway. And is going to retreat back to here. And yeah, it's going to turn and is going to charge up a fire blast in its mouth and is going to launch it to here to hit Paul and Ivory.
Fair enough. Nothing I can do about that.
So that is 21 to hit.
Hits them both.
For they're both weak to it.
Yep, so they'll both take the same damage.
Jesus!
That sounded like it rolled high.
44 damage each.
Oh, well, they're both at half already.
Rolled very high on the 4d12 total. And then each of them need to roll a d4, and they have disadvantage on this because of Serene Grace.
All not burned. Ivory, not burned.
Alright. Kong.
Right? He is going to... he sees that Gengar did not move that far away from him, so he's going to move up a bit, and in a fit of anger, he's going to charge up his fist as he's going to go for a Rage Fist against the Gengar.
Dang.
Okay, let's see. I've taken one hit, so this will get a boost. Hey-ya! Okay, that's another crit.
Jeez.
Because of the scope lens. So, what, how effective is that against this thing?
It is quite effective.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, so I get to add 2d6 just for the initial damage. Actually, no, because it's 1d6 for taking extra hit, so, Jesus. So that was 5d6 for quad effective, but then I get to crit. So, oh god.
So
I get to...
It's what, 11d6?
I think so. For just getting hit by Hex once. This Pokemon's stupid.
He likes to bonk. He's going to bonk. Be it your body or your soul.
That's 50 damage.
All right, because of the burn, it is lowered by 2.
Sure, that makes a big difference.
And as you do the hit, Gengar, yang, as its energy surrounds Kong, as trait, Cursed Body. When you take damage from a move used by another creature, you can use reaction to disable the move, making it unusable until the end of their next turn.
Ooh.
I can't Rage Fist again, but I'm pretty happy about Kong, my hardest hitting dude, getting 2 crits in a row.
Yeah, you're kind of destroying. All right, and now it's Gengar's turn.
Yes.
Yang!
Here's something we hope you'll really like.
As Gengar is going to flash its eyes at Kong angrily. I need you to roll a d4.
Is that good?
You are now frightened, as Gengar has
dang it.
used Night Terror. Choose a target within 30 feet that within line of sight. Target rolls a d4. On a 1 or 2, they become frightened of you. While frightened in this manner, their movement speed becomes 0, and they become weak to ghost-type attacks if they aren't already. This is the signature move of Resara and Gengar.
That's
Okay.
good.
Yeah, that is pretty good.
And it's going to float away now. It does not disengage, so you can do an attack of opportunity, but no Rage Fist.
I use a move that auto hits, and I crit again.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Joe was like, I rolled 2 nat 1s earlier. I need to destroy this.
So this is also quad effective, because it's another ghost move. So how much is that? I get to add an extra 2d8. I think it's just 2d8 in this case. Because it already rolled one of them for me.
Yeah.
Okay, so that still is 20.
Wait, it's quad
plus...
effective. It's quad effective and crit.
Oh, so do I add also two more d8? I think it's 2 more.
Yes.
Okay, so that 26 becomes a 38. I think he's barely standing.
He's down. He's gone.
He's already dead.
Am I still frightened if he's down?
No, because you were frightened of him.
After taking down
wait,
the...
you would have... Oh, no, it's a... I guess technically it would be a disadvantage, so reroll to see if the crit still applies? I don't know. But it's an auto hit. but you're frightened. Actually, nah, fuck it. I already deleted it. He's dead.
Okay. After knocking the Gengar out cold, Kong looks back to Okie Dogie and is like, "Give back the mask."
It's a little hard to
I
have.
said okay for a second there.
Yes, like, give back the mask. Okay. Hey man, Resara Gengar, great first showing, guys. What do you think?
I mean, I'm interested.
It is really cool. It just got insanely unlucky that I crit 3 times in a row. With 2 quad effective moves.
Yeah.
Also, Annihilate Rage Fist it's just a stupid move.
I mean, I don't really know what else I can do to nerf it while still keeping what it is.
Oh no, I'm just saying in general, that's just how the move is. If you
Yeah.
can't take this thing down in one hit, it's just gonna hurt.
Yeah. All right.
So it's the thing to ignore it and buff up.
I guess.
Or if you can fly, do that because it can't do anything about that.
All right. He was trying. All right, Ivory.
All right, she is going to. She'll attempt another Icicle Crash on the Swampert. Just try to take it out as fast as possible. That's a hit, not a crit, just 14 damage. And then see if it's stunned again. Probably won't be.
All right. All right.
Nope, not stunned. It'll get a turn this time.
All right. Wow. As it's going to finally able to do stuff, is going to it's going
It
to
feels cozy to be back in this game.
Yeah. Even though I spent like the 2 hours before this hastily writing up these character sheets and then one thing died instantly.
Hey, I'm just being considerate of everyone else's time so they get their turns faster.
Want me still setting up? Take longer.
Swampert is going to.
I've put items on all my other Pokemon, so I'm using this time wisely.
I actually managed to get all my stuff in before I started this. I didn't bother giving all of my guys 3 items because I'm too lazy to look at the utility items right now.
Swampert is going to go for a waterfall on Ivory.
Fair. Her special defense is not good.
Well,
Actually, no,
waterfall-
it is a physical. But her physical defense is not good either.
But it is a crit.
Okay, she might be going down.
Alright, that plus. Oof. 37 damage.
Oh, she is barely up. But the good news is that Swampert has to take 12 damage due to her rocky helmet.
Alright, but you also need to roll a d4 against stun.
Okay.
You do it to me, I do
Oh, she's done. She's not gonna get a chance to use rest.
it. You do it to me, I do it to you. Alright.
I was hoping that she could live long enough to get a rest off, but Houndoom's just gonna finish her off.
Alright. The boss gonna crack its knuckles as it faces down Kong.
Oh, I'm immune to one of its stabs and resists the other unless it has Scrappy.
It is going to let out a loud roar as it starts to wail on Kong using Outrage.
Oh, that's an interesting one.
That is a 21 to hit.
Yep. I know Okie Dokie doesn't have good speed, so it's definitely not a crit.
That is 12 damage. And
Ow.
roll a d4. And you have disadvantage on this.
Did you give everything Serene Grace?
Just these 2 things. Alright, you're good.
Okay.
I'll just read off what this is. Toxic trait, Toxic Chain. When you deal damage to a creature, they must roll a d4. On a 1, they become badly poisoned.
That's fair. Okay.
Right. Paul, the favorite of all.
He is going to use his final Fruit Flail on the Swampert. Oh, buddy, I'm gonna re-roll that. Okay,
There we go.
that's a hit. That's a hit now. I get to roll an extra
Don't-
48.
Don't worry about it. He has 6 health left.
Okay, bye-bye. I rolled shit on that, but it's fine.
As he goes down.
And then Paul is going to... He's going to fly up in the air 30 feet, and he's also going to go over here as he uses his Quick Claw. He wants to stay far away from the 2 things that have super effective moves on him.
Alright. Houndoom
Well, Ivory, you tried.
is gonna flamethrower Ivory.
Yeah, if this hits, she's gone.
14 special.
She's gone.
Hey, how much health did you have left, actually?
Only 14, and that's super effective from a Houndoom.
Yeah, okay, I rolled the full damage. It actually barely was enough. It was 15.
Oh yeah, I just realized Kong had a turn at some point, so he takes 4 fire damage.
Alright.
Okay. It's alright, Ivory. Better luck next time. Let's go out with... Facial Flare! Wow, he's a lot bigger than I expected.
He big.
Okay, you have that much HP, so let's roll your new initiative.
Actually, yeah, this should be bad.
Damn. He will go after Kong, though.
Alright. Speaking of Kong.
Yep, Kong is going to... he's now been attacked twice. Oh, he can't Rage Fist until the end of this turn.
Yeah, that still
So-
applies.
So... He is going to... He's just going to go for a basic Shadow Punch on Okie Dokie, get some free damage.
Alright.
He crit again. It's okay, this one's not super effective, so it's just a D8.
Alright.
Okay, that's 15 damage.
Alright, and you are poisoned from Poison Point.
Ah, bitch. Okay. Burn damage is a D6, right? Or did I roll the wrong thing?
Burn is a D4, and Poison is a D6.
That's- Okay, so I'll take...
Just roll 2D4.
Ow.
Yeah, you got a lot of 4s, okay. Alright.
Okay, so he takes another 8 damage at the end of this turn. Alright, Facial Flare is going to try to close the distance on this Houndoom and finally get a bit of damage on it since it's completely unscathed so far. So,
No,
he's
it's
going
not.
to... Oh wait, did he get hit? What did he get hit by?
Close combat.
Oh, right. I heard it right at the beginning because that's the only thing I could hit at the time. He is going to move in, and as he does, he's going to... Let's see, which does more damage here? He is just going to come in at this thing with his sharp little arms as he tries to rake them across the Houndoom as he uses X-Scissor, which will be neutral because it's Fire Dark.
Alright.
Hey, he crits!
Jesus Christ, Tim!
This is why I try to make everything have a speed of at least 6, so I have crit on 18s. It's only an extra d10, though. So 7 becomes 10. It was barely anything.
Alright, you can't be burned, so it can't use Flame Body on you.
Nope. But I have both Unnerve and King's Rock. So roll that.
Alright, so Unnerve.
Actually, it's a wild Pokemon. It doesn't have held items.
Alright.
So just King's Rock.
Yeah, which you got a 2 on.
Okay, it's not
Or-
stunned then.
Or is King Rock's is a D4, right?
Let me double check. I haven't used this thing in forever. King's Rock is on a D6. Roll a 1.
Okay, still didn't get it. Alright.
Okay, not stunned and can't lose use of its held items because it doesn't have any.
Yeah. Alright. The boss is still in outrage, so it's gonna keep doing that.
Yep, forced to do that again.
17 to hit.
Does hit.
For
Actually,
12
no, wait. No, wait, no. Yeah, that does hit Kong's AC.
For 12 more damage.
Okay.
And
Oh, yeah, I also forgot. Kong has seen 2 things fall, so he has a +2 from Moxie right now.
Jesus Christ. Go ahead and roll 2d4 against Toxic Chain again.
I'm still good.
Alright. Paul.
Alright. Paul sees that Okidogi is starting to get one over on... Wait, how much damage did you say Outrage was? 12?
12.
Okay. Kong is officially in the below half stage now, but Paul is going to try to help him out a bit by shooting a compressed beam of air as he's going to throw an air slash at Okidogi.
Alright.
Does that hit?
That it just hits.
Okay, sweet. So it's super effective, so I get to add an extra 2d6. So 13 becomes 18, and see if he is stunned by the air slash.
He is done.
Nope. Alright, I'm gonna have him just hang out back over here so he can be far away from the Houndoom.
Alright. Speaking of the Houndoom,
It's gonna just run away and shoot Paul again.
Yeah, that is the smart thing for it to do, as it's going to, disengage. And actually, these are wild Pokemon. It's going to use Flamethrower on Travis.
Ah, shit. What do I do?
For this, pray. Give a dex save.
I prayed pretty hard.
Jesus!
After weeks of bitching, the dice decided, okay, you can win this one.
For the record, the roll to hit was a 27.
Oh, so it would have crit me if I didn't roll super high.
I mean, I don't like when I adjust the DC when it's like the saves, because normally you guys can't roll that high, but still.
I have a good... Dex is one of my best stats, and I am proficient in this one.
Yeah.
I just got super lucky. I rolled a 19. Also, I'm very certain a 27 for a Houndoom is a crit, because Houndoom is fast.
It is. It would be a crit, but crits are not auto hits. Unless it's like the nat 20 crit. But
Whoa!
yeah, as it shoots out the fire, you do the Pokemon Legends Arceus style dodge roll.
Forgot. These aren't trainer Pokemon.
Kong.
Kong can now Rage Fist and has been hit 3 times, so he's going to do it. Ooh, that's probably a miss.
That does not hit.
I think I have one more reroll, so I'm going to do it.
All right.
Shit.
That misses by 1. Its thing is 16. Wait. No, yeah, that actually misses by more because its physical defense is higher.
Yeah, okay. Well, it happens. I had to miss eventually.
Yeah, yes, you did. As it dodges the hit, like it's caught on to what Kong can do now. So that's a D4 and a D6 of damage from burn and poison.
Alright, D4 plus D6. Oop, Kong is starting to look pretty gnarly, but it's fine.
Yo, gnarly, dude. Alright,
Oh,
facial flare.
That's backwards. Alright, there we go. He's going to charge the Houndoom and do another X-Scissor.
Leave me alone, I'm just a dog.
That probably hits.
Yeah.
Only 7 damage, though. He
Alright.
doesn't have it, but he might stun him. It's only a 1 in 6, but he might stun him.
He does!
Yay! Houndoom doesn't get a turn.
Facial flare sees Houndoom going after Travis, and it instantly goes in for a hard hit to keep its trainer safe.
Yay. Sweet.
Sorry.
Okay,
There we go.
Okidogi's turn.
There we go. I forgot to set it. There we go. Alright. As the boss is going in for its last outrage against Kong. 22 to hit. And
Yep.
once again,
Kong
once again, 12 damage.
All right, Kong has taken 4 hits now at least.
Roll 2d4 against Toxic Chain.
Had to happen eventually.
Yep, you are now, it is now badly poisoned, which does nothing this turn. But, alright. Paul.
Paul is going to fly over to here and shoot another air slash at Okidogi to try to stall it. That is not a crit, but it is a hit.
Yep.
Okay, so that is a total of 22 flying damage, and see if it's stunned.
It has Vital Spirit, so it has advantage.
Okay,
So that was 22 damage?
22. Yep.
All right.
How's it looking at this point? Is it tired yet?
It is now below half.
All right. I mean, I bought all these Ultra Balls. I might as well see if I can catch it while I'm here.
I mean, look. May as well.
Houndoom.
Gonna shoot me again.
Well, you stunned it, so...
Oh, right. Doesn't get a turn this round.
Kong!
He's gonna
Kong.
think very hard about shooting.
Come on.
but can't.
Come on, buddy. Final Rage Fist, go! Oh, that's a crit.
Oh, man.
I might just kill it here.
Jeez.
Because I get to
Maybe.
add an additional 8d6 from the crit and being hit 4
Cross
times.
your fingers to roll low.
9 plus 29, that is 38.
It's still up.
Oh, this is like my best possible chance I'm gonna get to capture it.
Yep.
If I hit it again, it's definitely going down.
Yep.
All right. Take your damage, your D4 and D6.
Okay. Kong is barely standing at this point. One good hit will knock him out.
Oh,
Yoshi takes out a Pokeball and throws it at Kong.
right. That's +2 from its thing.
Oh yeah, right. It is Moxie, so that was actually 41 damage.
All right.
So this thing is definitely like low red health right now, so I can't hit it again.
Yeah. Facial Flare.
Can I use Facial Flare's turn to throw out an Ultra Ball? Or how does it work when I have this many Pokemon?
Yeah, we haven't thrown a ball in a while.
You can use a Pokemon turn to throw a ball, but you need to be within 30 feet of your target, and you are within 60 feet, so you need a trainer turn to move.
So I need to wait until start of the round?
Yeah.
Okay. Then Facial Flare is just going to...
I'll say you can throw from here, but it'll be like a lower catch rate because your aim is worse.
I'll try it.
All right.
So do 100 with an Ultra Ball.
Yeah.
Right in the middle there, 68.
Yeah.
That's still pretty good.
But this is a legendary, so
yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it
the
is.
loyal the loyal 3 are low tier legendaries.
Yeah,
they're-
Gen 9 kind of just gave everything a legendary title.
Well, they're kind of like,
Yeah,
you know, in terms of like the tier of legendary they're on, they're like a force of nature trio type thing.
Yeah, I see. These are the kind of legendaries that are like, it's legendary within the context of the game because it's the only one you find.
And they do have decent stats. They all have like high 500s.
All right.
But I'm gonna guess the 68's not good enough.
It's barely not going to be good enough because that base catch rate is 1.6%. So
Yeah.
it's gonna as the ball comes at it, it's barely able to kind of get out of the way of the thing. Honestly, if you were not 60 feet away, it probably would have done it.
Alright, well, gotta just keep trying then before this thing starts trying to get away.
Yeah, about that. It is going to, as it realizes it's heavily outmatched, It is going to throw the mask it has on the ground, and it is going to start running.
Hey, get back here.
Question.
What?
I know we have op attacks and all that.
I mean, I can just choose to not take it.
You cannot use an op attack to
No,
throw a
but-
Pokeball.
No. I haven't asked this before. Can you use an op attack to grapple?
We don't.
I mean,
don't really.
we
Grappling
haven't-
isn't
we
really. Grappling isn't really its own thing in this.
Yeah, I was about to say we've never even established if the grapple option exists.
Yeah, grappling is part of like moves or items. It's the same thing with like the dodge action and whatnot.
Yeah, we don't get those typical D&D actions. We have dash just to like because some Pokemon need it, but we don't have like dodge and grapple.
Alright, I figured I'd ask.
It is going to dash as it's trying to get away.
Hey, get back here!
Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's running away. Like, does it have a tail? Yeah, it does have a tail.
Yep.
Tail between its
Does it?
legs.
It does have a tail, yes.
All
All right.
It's not away yet.
Travis is going to use his trainer turn to catch up to here with a dash action.
All right.
And can I use Paul's action to try again?
Yep, you're still outside of 30 feet, so...
All right, let's try again. Come on, buddy. Shit, that doesn't work.
I'm just saying right now. If you had 70 or above, it would have been it.
So I do have pretty good odds. I just need to roll better.
Yeah.
I don't mind wasting a few Ultra Balls trying this.
All right.
Yeah, it'd be an interesting catch.
Houndoom.
I already have the perfect name for this thing if I catch it.
Houndoom.
Fidojo.
He stops. I do like that name.
Houndoom is seeing its kind of strength declared leader run away, and Houndoom is going to back down from fighting. Like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not following someone like that, and it's gonna just try to kind of run off into the forest. If Facial Flare wants to take an attack opportunity, it can, but otherwise Houndoom is like, no, I'm done fighting.
Thing has run away anyway, so I'm just gonna let it run.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna use Runaway to dash, so. All
Yeah,
right.
I can just leave. Facial Flare can't finish it off anyway.
All right.
Not unless he got lucky with a King's Rock Op attack.
All right.
Alright, I have 2 chances here. Go again. Yes!
Oh!
Oh, baby.
Crit capture!
As you throw
Nicely done.
you throw the ball, and it's trying to get away. It starts to duck behind the tree it's at. As the ball comes in, it gets behind the tree, but the chain around its neck sticks out enough that the ball hits it and pulls it in, and falls to the ground and starts to shake. Doom, 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 doom.
There
As
we go.
You have caught Okie Dokie. I did not anticipate this.
Well, now you guys both have to
It didn't
capture
occur to me
yours.
before. Yeah, it didn't occur to me before this battle, by the way, that chain was Pecharunt.
Yeah, Petrarunt gave all of them a toxic mochi chain to like make them follow it.
Yeah, and then pretty much once it was freaking
It's based on the old Japanese legend of the boy and the peach. A boy was born from a peach, and then he got a pheasant, a dog, and a monkey to help him take down an ogre.
Yeah, I never heard that one.
Yeah,
I know James
that
is a
entire-
giant peach, but
those 5 Pokemon are all based off that legend, but flipped on its head, where the boy and the animals are the bad guys, and the ogre's the good guy.
well, there isn't really a boy in this
Cool.
case, but well, I guess Pecharunt.
Well, an old couple found Petrarunt. It was their son for a long time before it went off.
And I guess Kieran is... Alright.
But yeah, while I was fighting this thing, I was like, what if I just try to capture it? What do I lose if I do that?
I was not anticipating that, and like this thing had a high catch rate, but I was like, I'm not gonna just say no.
Well, sweet. Nice job,
Tim
guys.
fucking throwing down the gauntlet with this fight. Like, what if I crit most of my turns and captured a legendary?
Yeah, I'm thinking, how am I supposed to follow that up?
Tim
Fuck!
over here just like, what if I just win D&D?
It took me 3 tries, but I got it.
All right.
All right. Welcome to the team, Phi Dojo.
You're proud of yourself for that one, aren't you?
He has a right to be. All right, let me quickly do this. God.
So, I'm not actually sure which one of the loyal 3 people consider the best. Maybe Pheasantipity because it's fairy type, but I know Monkey Dory is considered the worst.
Pheasantipity doesn't really have a good attacking stat, so.
Monkey Dory's the one that made me give up on catching all of them.
Why?
3 resets with 99 Ultra Balls.
It's funny because I had a hell of a time catching Okie Dokie and Pheasantipity. Monkey Dory was the one I got first try.
That's crazy, because usually, like, it feels like these days modern legendaries don't have nearly as low of a catch rate as they used to.
No, they still do.
Did you have any trouble getting the Treasures of Ruin? Because there's 4 of those.
I'll be honest, Tim. I didn't bother at that point. I pretty much swore off him in the main games.
Look at this guy who doesn't capture every legendary.
I was like, fuck legendaries.
All right, I'll need to update the token.
As you're going for a legendary.
2 of them, technically.
I'll need to
if you decide to captures.
I'll need to update the token to have your proper background color, but you now have access to the Fly Dojo.
It's not like this thing is a super powerful legendary, at least.
No, like they're kind of mad legendaries. They're legendaries, but
this thing has a shit speed stat.
yes, it does. All right.
Oh, maybe I'll fix that. We'll see.
How many legends is that now that you guys have captured? They each were not necessarily. They were given. Well, Travis and Cade were each given one. Aiden kind of befriended and recruited one. And then now Travis has properly caught one.
Travis is just gonna get access to his phone and see if you guys are done with yours yet, but honestly, probably not, considering he did this in 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Just selfies with himself, the mask, and a sad okie dokie.
Feeling crit, might delete later.
Okay, the fact that you said feeling crit and feeling cute with I hate how well that works.
It truly is Sands with Flowers. You're smiling. I know it, I hate it!
Wait, by the way, I've said it before and I'll say it again. There are still times that thinking I will go back and just watch that one clip of freaking me and Vino with the sock.
It is okay. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and move over.
It's still here!
Didn't you tell me not to move it back to my room?
Forget
it! Back over to, as we move over to Aiden.
Oh shit, the east. Sorry, the west.
I thought you said west.
Yeah, if I ever do use this thing, I'm definitely redoing like half of its moveset. It just has all the elemental punches again.
The continent of beasties.
I mean, to be fair, Tam,
I
made it for one battle, so.
Yeah, but I already have.
Get that you get a freaking a cookie. Don't eat it. Do not eat it.
I already have like 3 Pokemon across my party that have all the elemental punches. I don't need another.
No, I know. I'm just saying, like, it has all the elemental punches because I did not expect you to catch it. All right, Aiden. As you're going through this area, go ahead and roll survival or nature to make sure you stay going the right direction.
Alrighty.
Be really funny if you get lost.
All right, you're good. As you're heading through the forest, feel free to like take control of yourself. By the way, for this area.
Okay then. Yeah.
Go back. All right. At that point, you spot something up ahead. As in kind of in a center of like some dead branches up ahead, you see a strange blue monkey. Not to be confused with the blue monkey from Looney Tunes Back in Action.
Max, you just made me so happy that you actually even know that movie.
Dude, that was my childhood growing up.
Also, same. And thinking, thinking people should talk about that movie more because it's so good.
Sell all my
Those are
Warner Brothers
not going
stock.
to happen.
I just got an insider tip that Bugs Bunny is about to die.
I suppose now I had to have my in-game vengeance on this thing.
Don't forget. Look at Space Bay.
Car comes to a stop like a few feet above the ground. Out of gas. Wait, it doesn't work that way. Psh, thanks, Toots.
Thanks, Toots.
It just reminds me of the old cartoon with Bugs Bunny and the Gremlins, like they're about to crash a plane and it runs out and they're like, sorry folks, we ran out of gas.
Yeah, it's almost like Back in Action also had Bugs Bunny in it. All right, Aiden, you see the thing up ahead. It's kind of just minding its own business, just staying there.
Does it have mask?
Roll perception.
Okay. It's so nice not having the pressure of children.
Also, can't forget mother taking you to mother.
Wait a minute. I'm beginning to think that this
Continue
is the
rolling
spy
below
tower.
10
Max, if you want to just have like a stream of just geeking out on that movie, I will join it. We can make this a podcast.
I don't think I've ever seen that movie.
You should.
You do watch it. It's so
it's
good.
not. It's fun. I don't know how I would say regarding its quality, but it was very fun.
It's a fun movie.
All right. So 16. It seems to have something.
Passive 21.
Huh?
Passive 21.
Ah, right. It has something. It's not facing you, so you don't know what it has, but it has something.
Never seen that one either. So Aiden's gonna try going up here and sort of keep a tree between him and it as he gets closer.
Roll stealth.
Okay.
All right. It does not turn towards you.
The fact you say monkey is funny.
Return to monkey. Return.
Can I get maybe a better view from here?
It's still facing away from you, so you can't see through it.
Alright.
Roll. Well, no, just are you gonna keep moving forward?
At this point, he's looking at this like massive, like fallen tree in front of him. He's like, "This is gonna make a lot of noise."
Pretend it's not that big. This side of it is not that big. It's just some branches. You can manage to get over it, but you might need to make a check.
This roll 20 is fighting me to get this thing. Yeah, there we go. To get the map where I wanted it. Alright, you said, what kind of check?
You would need to make another stealth check to get over it without making noise, but you could.
Alright, I'll give it a shot. And what happens if I fail? He notices me. Which he would probably after a minute anyway. Yeah, I'm probably pretty good considering I don't have training in that skill.
All right, you start to move over it, Your foot kind of taps against the branch at one point, just with a small, but it doesn't seem to notice as you're able to get over the other side. Rhino, make an intelligence saving throw.
Alright. Okay. 13.
Aiden, why are you even bothering with this?
I mean, sneaking up on it? Mostly for tactical
No,
advantage.
going out of your way to help this this thing. I mean, Travis and Cade could probably handle it themselves.
Aiden snorts and shakes his head. That's not his own thoughts. He likes helping Pokemon.
Yeah, great. When have they ever, you know, what's it gonna do? What's it gonna do for you? What if you die out here, trying to get a mask back for something you just met? Does it even matter?
It's gonna be one of those head days.
Go ahead and make any type of mental saving throw. I'll let you choose.
Alright. As Aiden's like, oh, I'm not normally this down about this sort of thing. 16.
You kind of shake your head, and the thoughts seem to go away. And as you look back towards the monkey, it's gone.
Son of a... Alright then. It's gonna be like that. You aren't getting me with the bad thoughts.
Monkey! As you
Where'd it
hear,
come from?
it call to you from up in this tree. Monkey!
Alright.
It waves a blue mask at you.
Hey! Get that back.
It turns around and smacks its butt with the mask.
Oh, yeah? Oh.
Monkey! It jumps down into the tree's leaves. It's out of sight, but you know it's in the tree.
Alrighty. As Aiden's gonna start pulling out a Pokeball. As he gets a little closer, and then he is going to pull out Goliath.
All right,
Hey, buddy.
Goliath.
Why don't you go shake it loose?
Goliath does not come out.
Eh?
The ball opens
Looks
and nothing.
Pokeball.
The ball opens and nothing happens.
Blink, 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 blink. Well, that's concerning.
Roll perception. Actually, passive perception is 21, right?
Yeah.
You do hear some shuffling nearby.
He shifts toward it and is on guard.
As you notice, like a small indent in the grass that looks like a couple feet of something. The feet of
Are
something,
the feet
not
familiar.
Roll investigation.
Two.
You shake your head, and then you don't even see the imprints there anymore.
Eh. Getting a headache from this thing. I wonder if there's anything else wild around here that's maybe better resistant. Thinking anything else may have just wandered off at this point.
Aiden, something grabs your arm.
Ah!
Make a strength or dex check.
16.
You pull away from it.
And like rubs his arm as he tries to figure out what that was.
Go ahead and
remember any invisible Pokemon, maybe a ghost.
Go ahead and give me a wisdom or intelligence save.
20.
As you pull your arm away, you look to whatever grabbed your arm, and for a moment, you see Goliath.
Blink, blink. Buddy?
And now he's gone.
Okay. He's messing with my eyes here. Okay. Okay.
Monkey!
As Aiden's gonna think. Yeah, well, you're not that smart. He says as Aiden's going to take a deep breath and close his eyes.
All right. Go ahead and you're just kind of refocusing yourself.
Yeah, he's like refocusing, and he's like, "Hey Goliath, can you give me 3 taps on the ground?"
You hear, boom. You hear 2. With your passive perception, the second one seems to just get cut off. Like, boom.
All right, so he's messing with us.
Let me look at something real quick.
All right, so let's see. Rope will not help in this situation yet.
And that's it. That's how you measure the urgency of a situation. Does rope solve this problem? You know what? I think it would probably do this at this point. Aiden. For a moment, as you're refocusing yourself, you don't hear anything. And then you open your eyes, and the tree that you last saw the weird monkey in suddenly shakes violently.
That's my buddy.
As the illusion seemed to disappear, and you see Goliath slamming into the tree.
Haha.
As Goliath was able to put 2 and 2 together, and it slams into the tree and knocks the monkey down from it, where it lands
This
on
is
the
originally
ground.
what I was telling him to do.
Huh?
I just got. I said it was originally what I was going to tell him to do. Just the one-liner got cut off by the whole "he didn't appear" thing.
Yeah, he was very confused, and it was like you were ignoring him from his perspective, and he was like, "What's going on?" But yeah, the monkey lands like face first on the ground, cartoon style.
You are a tricky little thing.
It's gonna stand up, and I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Oh, here we go again. Uh, 17.
All right.
Considering I have a plus nothing in that, I'm rolling well.
Your vision seems to like blur for a moment as a huge headache overcomes you, but you're able to shake it off before anything comes of it.
Yeah. You can try that all you want, but I don't know how many targets you're good at using that against. Zane's gonna pull out another Pokeball.
And it is going to come running at you.
Oh boy! Slows down Poke.
And it disappears.
What the? Okay.
The thing does app damage? The fuck?
You hear.
Alright.
You hear.
I'm...
You can't really tell where it's coming from.
Alright. Aiden is going to whistle for Goliath.
And give Goliath its health back.
I want to. I thought you were going to disappear him again. I don't suppose you can see him.
Goliath shakes his head.
Alright. So, tell you what we're gonna do.
I'm gonna stomp all the ghosts that are coming.
He's here to fight for me and you.
He's gonna catch them all because he's Ash Ketchum.
I'm looking at something real quick.
While you do that, go ahead and make a wisdom save.
Alright. pretty good at those. 20.
Alright. For a moment, you see, like, illusions of the monkey jumping between the trees, but you just know they're not real.
Then I think what Aiden might do is he's gonna say, alright, you might want to cover your eyes for this one, but depending on how illusions work, this could make it a little easier to find them, as Aiden is going to throw out Zircon, and then the sandstorm is going to proc.
Alright. As a sandstorm starts to swirl around the area, the leaves in the trees shaking as they're buffeted by the flying grains of sand. Goliath kind of taking cover to avoid taking any damage from it. Roll perception.
Alrighty. Doopa-doopa-doo. 28.
Alright. You kind of look around trying to see if there's anything odd as you keep an eye out while the sandstorm's going on. And eventually, after not too long, 30 seconds or so, the sandstorm comes to a stop. And the grains of sand all kind of settle on the ground. As you look around, something is odd over here. You don't know what it is, but something is striking you as odd. You go take a look?
Let me see. Yeah, I will.
Alright, go ahead and head on over.
And at the same time, Zircon is going to, like, start half burying themselves in the dirt. Almost like they're waiting for something.
Yeah.
Come on, Goliath.
Alright, Goliath follows you. As you get close, I need you to make an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah, come on, brain, you got this. Or not.
You do have your inspirations.
But he has a +0, so it's just a flat chance every time.
Ooh.
Yeah, honestly,
No.
I've been lucky.
I was on the way by mistake.
As
For added role playing, I have a headache in real life. It's not from your thing.
as you start heading over, wait. No, there wasn't anything weird here. There was something weird. It was over here. Rhino, in character, you don't know you failed an intelligence save.
No, I'm good at staying in character for that sort of thing.
Okay, I'm just saying you know, because that disappointed. That's suspicious.
That was not quite a disappointing one. Aiden is going to take out the Counter's tower and sort of throw a loop around that area to see if it seems to react to anything.
Just, which area?
The one I think is the weird one right now.
It does not react to anything.
Huh.
So it was probably
fast.
over. So it was probably over here instead.
Yeah, I'm glad the others aren't here to see this. I feel like I'm walking in circles. As he's gonna try again.
Alright. Right here.
Yeah.
It does not react to anything. Well, whatever it was, it must have gotten away. Make
Not
a
really that easy. Has to be around here somewhere.
make a wisdom save.
Alright. Aiden is stubborn.
You are stubborn.
22.
It probably got away. I mean, might as well check that area you were going to look at. I mean, no reason to ignore it.
Alright. Gonna start heading over there, and when he gets about this body was before, he's gonna go ahead and toss the catcher style line over there, almost like a fishing rod.
All right. It does not react to anything. Go ahead and roll investigation.
Alright. 2.
Do you want to use inspiration on this?
That seems like a hint, so yes. I don't know about my ability to actually roll better, but I'll try. Point proven.
I know. Take one of mine.
If you're sure, Jared.
You don't. I'm not gonna lie. You're having a
Point proven. I'll use my humor one from earlier.
The difference between 2 and 5 is 3.
What the fuck?
2, 5, 3, 5.
Dang, unfortunate. Used up all the luck getting here.
Yep. What am I, a fucking cheer squad?
All right.
Go ahead and minus my rerolls. Zane's gonna say maybe I just need a little distance. It seems to be able to manipulate me if I get close.
Go ahead and Go ahead.
He's gonna return Zircon. He's gonna call Goliath over. And he's gonna hop on his back as he is before. He's like, try and get some height, buddy. Maybe some fresh air will clear my head.
As you're doing that, go ahead and make a wisdom or an intelligence save.
It's not gonna be better.
I know.
No.
You feel like as you're walking away, you kind of feel like in your head, yeah, this is a good idea. Look elsewhere. And then you kind of stop and you're like, why am I trying to get away from here? It's like you realize your brain is just trying to make you walk away from this area.
Okay, he's gotta be over there. As Aiden's thinking, and then he thinks and he says, Zircon, go shake the area up. As Zircon is going to do like his little Hulk leap and land over here before doing an earthquake.
Where is Zircon?
Right, sorry. Goliath.
Oh, okay. I thought you actually meant Zircon. Alright, so what's Goliath doing?
He's going to do his little Hulk jump and land over here doing earthquake.
Alright.
He does know earthquake, right? Okay, yeah, he does.
Alright. As the ground around where Goliath is shakes, you see, like, leaves getting thrown around, some twigs bouncing. The grains of sand from the sandstorm are kind of bouncing on the ground. And as you watch everything shaking, you do a double take as you think you notice something. Go ahead and roll investigation with advantage.
Alright. 7.
All things considered, that's good enough. As you realize something here, let me actually draw it to illustrate it if I can. Around here, there's like a bunch of you can see like these grains of sand that have like fallen to the ground or up against the walls and whatnot, that are like piled against the wall from having hit it while the sandstorm is going on and then falling. You see those?
Yeah, I also see a gap.
Yeah.
Oh, you little crafty thing. You've got a den. No wonder you were defending it. Well.
Also, you have been given a reroll by chat.
Oh, thank you, chat.
Even they're saying, fuck this monkey.
Alright, well. Turns out you're stubborn enough you can figure things out.
Make an intelligence save with advantage at this point.
If I may freaking interpret a certain quote, freaking it into our own terms, tonight I dine on monkey soup.
Double tens.
Honestly, at this moment, Ada, once again, the voice, the kind of like internal voice comes back, and normally it's saying things like, "I should go over here," but now your internal voice is suddenly saying, "No, go away! You go away!"
It
Yeah, that
sounds
ain't
scared.
me. My internal voice has never been this chatty.
Nor is it in second-person perspective.
Haha.
All right, you're checking out this area.
Sorry, little buddy, but I'm gonna need that mask back. As he's gonna go up and he's gonna try and touch the wall.
As you touch it,
Son of a bitch, there's another entrance.
this was the one you were closer to.
No, I should have. Hey, Max.
What?
Hold on.
What?
You get cut off. There you go.
I heard it fully that time.
Yeah, that was lagging a bit, so I cut it off before it went fully through.
As you see as you now see this cave, as the wall seems to fade away now that you're aware it's not real.
Alrighty. Aiden's gonna walk in, having Goliath lead the way. Just in case.
You keep feeling like attacks on your mind, but you're at this point you know what this thing's doing. You're able to easily shake them off. Any like sudden like anytime like it seems like you feel like you change your mind or you think you hear something outside or whatever. You're like, no, I know that's fake.
Yeah, I think he's like keeping a hand on Goliath's back to kind of steady him. Himself, to be clear.
All right. As you see the monkey up ahead. Holding a blue mask.
Alright. Sorry, monkey boy, your tricks aren't working on me now. I know how to trust my instincts.
As I need you. Hang on. As it's going to jump forward, and I need you to make a dex save as it's going to vomit a huge sludge bomb at you.
Ew.
Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Dex save. 11.
Probably not.
As it vomits it out, you're taken by surprise as it slams into your chest. You take 10 damage and need to roll a d6.
Ow.
Actually, you need to roll
Let's-
2d6 because it's
They all have string grace. You're okay.
all right. And then roll 2d4.
Oh, it has two
What?
things.
Okay.
Toxic chain.
Is it two a fail?
I don't know.
No, only a 1. So you're good. You take 10 damage, but as it does that, it's gonna try to run out the other entrance.
Alright, hard way it is. Goliath, get him. And as he says that, Aiden's also gonna pull out a rope.
It's time. All right. Since it's only the two of you, we won't bother with initiative. I'll just say go ahead and take your turn.
Okay, so, assuming I'm doing a trainer turn real quick, how would this work?
What do you mean?
Because I'm trying to, like, keep it from escaping with the rope while Goliath's diving for it.
Are you gonna try to lasso it?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Alright. 14.
All right, you kind of throw the lasso rope, and the monkey kind of rolls out of the way of it as it dodges your attempt.
All right, that did at least make it have to stop retreating for a moment, as Goliath is going to jump over there and try and start to herd it away from the exit. And let's as Goliath is going to... You know what? Let's go big. As he is going to try and snap down on it with guillotine.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Let's... Okay. Does an 18 physical hit?
Well, it's a 13, but it does still hit.
All right.
Oh,
It
God.
actually is a 15 because compound dies.
It hits, regardless.
Hooray.
Oh, yeah, if you gave this guy compound eyes and wide lens, it basically just becomes a -1 attack.
Actually, yeah, hold on. Why is this only a +6 to hit?
I think you messed something up, but it's fine.
I guess it's... Okay, anyways, it's more than that, but anyways.
It still
So... Yeah, it's not a... It's not a crit. Okay.
hits. And that is a
So
large amount
anyways.
of damage to it.
Yeah, so as Goliath is going to sort of loom over him before launching down at the ground as his horns snap together.
Alright, for his turn. He's going to focus and just going to focus and use Psychic on Goliath. It has Sniper, so it does not have disadvantage.
Alright.
And he crits!
Of course he does.
Nat 20 for... a total of 39 damage to Goliath.
-2 because of Assault Vest.
Alright.
So 37 on both sides.
Yep. Alright. Over to you, Aiden. Oh, sorry.
Alright.
He needs to roll 2d4 against Toxic Chain.
You don't okay. Let me double check. Vital Spirit, so 1d4.
Alright. Alright, you're good.
Alright. Alright. Let's see. Really, so most of what I do, this guy is neutral. But, let's go ahead and try something. As Goliath is going to... what attack did he just use?
Psychic.
Alright. As Goliath is going to hold his head with one hand before the other one suddenly comes up with a clawed uppercut as he's going to use Revenge.
Oh. Okay. Doop.
Boy. Alright, it's a 15 because of compound eyes, which apparently is going to be the only thing that lets me hit.
I mean, it would have hit even without compound eyes.
Noted.
However, as you do the hit, it seems to just brush it off. As fighting is quad resisted by its type, therefore it is immune to the damage.
Is that what we're doing now? Okay.
It's what we've been doing for a while. Since the rework.
Yeah, it is.
Alright, well. Well, I don't know this fucking thing's type, so.
That's fair. Like, that's in character, so you're good. But
Alright, well, that's that, I guess.
alright. Were you gonna do anything for your trainer turn?
Yeah, I guess we'll rope again.
Yeah, let me, well, nah, we can do third, right? Are you gonna move closer, or just rope?
I mean, he's still within 30 feet.
Alright, slide ahead.
18.
You're able to get the lasso around him. As, it's going to, try to use Psychic on you to try to get you to let go of this thing. Make an intelligence saving throw.
4.
Alright. You, as the energy assaults your mind, not even trying to trick you anymore, just hurting. You take 14 damage.
Ow.
And I need you to make a strength save to hold on to the rope.
Okay. For some reason, a nat 20 for a 19.
You're still holding on to it. You don't let go. You tighten the rope. You can't move now. It is your turn.
Alright.
It is now Aiden's turn.
You mean Goliath?
No, trainer turn.
Oh.
Trainer, Goliath,
Wasn't that what
him. You just things
Yeah, that was what I just did, and now with the sleight of hand to throw the rope, right?
That was just in the wrong order because I forgot to remind you. It's fine.
Oh.
I mean, if you want to skip your trainer turn, you can.
I'm trying to figure out what I would do at this point.
I mean, you have the
I guess
lasso. You have the lasso around it, but it's not like fully tied up.
Yeah, I guess he'll try and like keep trying to like maneuver the rope so it like tangles him up as he's trying to move as he's fighting like Goliath.
All right. Roll another sleight of hand.
Sort of like throw him off.
Roll another sleight of hand.
All right, just straight.
Yeah, but it's gonna be a lower DC.
All right, I'm wrangling.
Jesus.
I'm wrangling.
You spin the rope around. He is spun and kind of like made dizzy as you keep spinning the rope, and you tie him up tighter with the rope, even just from a distance. He's tangled up, and at this point, you literally could just walk up and tie a knot, and he will be fully immobilized.
Stop him from assaulting my brain, but.
Do you want to just walk over and tie him up?
It's not going to stop him from assaulting my brain, but I kind of want to, so yeah.
It'll stop him from moving.
Yeah, so that's something.
Alright.
As Aiden's going to sprint over and try and like finish off the knot.
Alright, you're able to fully tie him up. And it thrashes about in the ropes.
Yeah, that's enough out of you, I think. Where's the mask?
It's on the, you see it's on the ground, right, like, here.
Aiden's gonna start trying to make his way over there, but I assume that'll be the end of his turn.
Yep, so Goliath.
Alright. Fighting, double resistive, psychic, poison? Bug? Not bug. Poison, probably, because toxic chain. Bug resist poison? Fairly certain. You know what? I have a type chart. I can just pull it up.
Yeah.
There it is. Poison resist bug. Yes, it does. Well,
but
this is like the most terrible Pokemon I could pick.
But Psychic is weak to bugs, so it'd be neutral.
That's fair enough. Alright. Well, it's not gonna do a whole lot. Guillotine was like the best thing I had for it. Alright. So what if we're going for neutrality anyway? Instead, we go for some other stuff. As the monkey is pinned down, Goliath is going to jump to the ceiling, grab onto it, sort of almost pivot his head around like an owl, before coming down with the people's elbow and a body slam.
Jesus!
And here comes Goliath with the steel chair!
Hold on. Do you mean?
And there comes a giant fish!
Wait, not 20.
Jesus fucking Christ, Rhino!
We can no more thinking, only bonk.
Okay, you rolled three crits in a row.
Come on, oh wait, Jero, bear in mind, you're gonna have to live up to this when it's your turn.
Oh, fuck me!
Alright, that is...
So,
Not only did you
14
get 3
damage.
crits in a row, you then got 2 7s. I'm giving you inspiration for all that.
yay!
Alright, 14 damage. It is below half
And-
now.
Roll for paralysis.
No.
Damn.
Alright. It's going to, it can't do that without its arms. It's going to use Confuse Ray on Goliath. Goliath is now confused.
Doobity-doobity-doo.
I will say this isn't
Okay.
an official battle, so you could just look out.
I could.
Yeah.
But for now, it's my turn. And yoink mask.
Alright, you have the blue mask. And I need to see
And then he's gonna live back at Goliath. Confusion is a 50-50, right?
For whether or not he hits himself, yeah.
Alright. He's gonna trust that Goliath can work his way through this. Alright, so Goliath turn. Vital Spirit. But
Well, no, that's only
Serene.
to avoid being hit by it in the first place and shake it off, not to resist the effect of what's happening.
it says resist though.
That's to resist it happening to you in the first place.
This may have been a poor decision. Well, too late now. Yep, it was a poor decision.
Alright, you hurt yourself for amount equal to your attack, and now you can roll 2d4 to try to shake it off.
Nope.
Alright. Monkey, the monkey is like, and it's gonna try to get free from the rope. Let's see. Considering the crazy roll you got before, it's gonna be very difficult for it. It's starting to get free. It's not really close. It's like slowly starting to pull its arms free.
Alright.
Over to you.
Trainer turns can't be used for items, right?
Out here, yes, they can. They just can't be during,
Alright.
like, official battles.
In that case,
But also out here, you have to, like, be next to the creature to use an item. So.
like literally next to it?
It depends on the item.
Alright. Do I have it? Yeah, I do. Okay, sweet. As Aiden's gonna fish out a Persim berry and toss it to Goliath.
Yeah, you can toss that to him from here.
Alright,
Right.
toss.
Num num num. And the confusion is, gone.
Alright. And so for that one, he is now going to, there we go. Stretch. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. This time, Goliath is going to jump over to here as he grabs onto the ceiling once more. And this time, instead of falling down, this time he's going to almost rip a small chunk of the ceiling down and have it land on Monkey Dory as he uses Rock Slide.
Alright. That hits.
That's 18. Okay.
One damage.
This is feeling pathetic compared to like the 70 per attack that Tim was rolling.
When you don't have stab on moves, it kind of makes you feel like, huh, why do I have this?
I'm sorry, that would have been dealing 4 damage instead. Woo.
Alright.
Alright, well that's that.
It's going to use Psychic on Goliath.
Okay.
14 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Special. Alright, that is... 24 damage because of the thing from before.
Jesus.
Alright, Aiden turn.
This is not going well. So I think... what might we do here? Alright, I think Aiden's gonna recall Goliath because he's getting hammered and this is clearly not a great matchup for him. Instead, he is going to toss out. It's a bit of a tight squeeze for that one, so. Instead, we are going to bring out Raimi.
Friend. Friend versus Monkey Not Friend.
Monkey will become friend or die trying.
Wait, why does the monkey have to die trying?
Is that what he said?
I mean, I guess that's basically what trying to catch Pokemon is. You will be my friend, or you will die trying.
Exactly, makes sense.
Alright, so I assume Raimi does not get a turn, or he does?
You swap, so no.
Okay, so monkey turn.
Yep. As it sees, there's something new here. It's gonna try once again to get out of these ropes.
Capturing Pokemon is basically, I'm going to put you in this ball or kill you trying.
Yeah. He does not make any progress breaking free of the ropes here. So, back to Aiden.
Legendary Pokemon defeated by rope.
I mean, he's brain, not brawn. And you can't outthink a rope.
Alright, Raimi is going to flinch slightly as like a small rock from the ceiling hits him on the head. He's like, huh? Oh, are we doing that? Okay. As he's going to swipe a wing at the ceiling as he does a little spin, as he almost like he's doing a little dance as he too uses Rock Slide on Monkey Dory.
I think he doesn't even know Monkey Dory's there.
He's like, rocks, yay!
That hits.
Okay, now hold on. Oh, okay.
Oh, wow,
Let's
his
see, 'cause he
physical
does
AC,
have wide lens.
its physical AC is that bad.
Alright, so 6 damage and D4.
It'd be really funny if Monkey Dory did have the rock mask at this point.
It was a blue one, so it didn't, but
So you have the water mask, okay.
it's appropriate.
Gets hit
As is my forever rivalry with this monkey.
Are you gonna do anything for your trainer turn? Because you did skip that.
Like, oh, so I did. I think Aiden's gonna go over here as he's keeping an eye on things, as he's debating, as he's looking at this monkey. Like, this was a major trickster. It would not be the first trickster I've had. Don't know if this is friend. Doubt.
But you can make friend.
Press X to doubt.
Yeah. Hey, you know what? It's kind of almost like he's testing the waters. Gain's gonna try throwing a ball.
Alright.
And this will be an Ultra Ball. I don't think him being tied up by rope adds to it, but who knows?
It will. It'll add some to it.
Like the restrained condition on him or something.
Yeah. I don't think he's below a quarter yet, but he's below a half. Alright, scrolling. Right here.
So you might need like an 80 something right now to get him.
Ugh.
can
Works so
happen.
easy.
Oh,
What?
you might have done it. just short of 90.
Were it so
What?
easy? The threshold was 85.
What?
You did it. You got him.
I'm kind of blown away this has happened.
As the ball hits it and it gets pulled in, the ropes kind of disappearing from around it as the ball kind of lands in the middle of the ropes.
Both Aiden and Rhino are sitting here blinking repeatedly.
Okay,
It's
now,
just like, I
now
don't
you-
know if it was my brain being muddled by that thing they made me do that, but I guess it's happened. Meanwhile, Rymy's nudging at the ropes like, friend? Where'd friend go?
now you need a punny name.
That will probably wait until I do not have a headache. I am going to take Advil in a moment whenever we switch to Jero scene.
Okay. All right.
Well, it's a good thing you didn't bring a whole dragon team this time, Jero.
And it's just kind of like, this was a bit of a weird freaking encounter.
Although most of your team is pretty weak, so you're kind of relying on a few guys here.
Yeah. But I mean, even Max said he wouldn't think and make it uber hard, so I'm hoping that he has adjusted to stuff.
Yeah. All right. Just put that there, and I'll update the token later.
I have monkey, I guess.
You return.
What is
to
this game? It's trying to redeem both Pachi Risu and Monkey Dory to me.
Yeah! All right. As you have caught the monkey and you have the mask back, and yeah. Now what?
I hope the others had an easier time. My head hurts.
You gonna head back now,
Come on, Rymy. I need some of your ice horns to lean my head against.
friend?
Always, buddy. Hug.
Looks at ball. Friend?
Maybe? Hopefully?
All right. Meanwhile, over to Kate. As Cade, you arrive, or you go along the path for a while. Before, just a second here. You hear some wing flapping. And as you look up, you see at the top of the tree that you're right in front of, kind of looking down at you with a smug grin. And you recognize those wings.
Just I'm thinking. Kate just like tries to ignore the smugness and then just causes I'm looking up. So you're the one I saw flying by us. Do I see anything in its talons, or in its wings, like if it's trying, like if it has the mask on it?
Roll perception. It seems to be holding a gray mask in its talons.
As Kate noticed the mask, and he just looks at it going. I'm guessing there's no possible chance I can convince you to give that mask back, is there?
Fizz. And Kate, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
That's an interesting one. Okay. Ooh, I don't. Okay. So what would I roll if I don't have a charisma save?
Just roll charisma.
That's good. Yeah, let me check. Well then.
Why do I bother making challenges for you guys? You're just gonna crit everything.
You say that it could be right before the fall. Let's keep going.
It goes.
Now you see, what happens here is it gives you the mask and flies away, so you don't catch it.
You go, Fizz! And you just continue looking at it, and it's like, Fizz! Fizz! And it's like, kind of waving its wings like in a small panic, as you do not fall for its charming ability. As it tries to send charming pheromones at you, and you're just ignoring them.
Freaking. This is freaking jokingly freaking silly, bro. You're not a dragon.
I just don't know why. I just randomly thought it tries to send pheromones at you. It's like, Fizz, oh shit, he's Ace. It is. Upon realizing that that's not working, it's going to start flying and try to fly away.
Hey, Megan. Megan go. Megan thinks of the best thing that we would catch up to it, and thinks about it, and what we think when might be catching up to it, Megan, from below, but could still be able to catch it. Megan, we just first Pokemon go and Megan and go. Storm, get Megan, stop it quick! Megan, as he Megan as he comes out.
All right, at this point, it's gotten to about here. You cannot send Storm that far away.
No, yeah, Megan didn't. This would have been like him, I think.
Within 30 feet of you.
Oh, so
yeah.
We're gonna do it.
Yeah. When the rules out like in the wild as opposed to in like a structured battle are different.
Oh yeah. Because honestly, when you said by the tree, I thought you. Again, I didn't see who you had put me, so I thought you meant this tree, not this tree.
Oh no. You're no, you're over here.
Yeah, again, when the map turned up, it was right dead center, so I didn't see where you put me.
That's fair.
But they must fix it.
Return. Has Jiro caught his?
I just thinking. No, but I did think. But I did quit a Christmas save.
Instantly ignored its charming pheromones. And it is now trying to fly. At this point, it is also these trees are 30 feet high, so it is 30 feet in the air trying to fly off, and he just sent out Storm.
Yeah, and as soon as he's out, Cade, while starting to try to catch up himself, would have Storm be able to go out to get it. So he starts to. It's only 10 feet in the air, but it's still in the air. He starts to be able to try to fly after it because it has been a while for those that do not remember. And then, okay. Oh, there we go.
Ah. All right.
And because of him being recently updated, his speed is 40.
All right.
So pretty much, so basically, considering where he spawned in and then chasing after, he's again. She probably thinks that he's gotten away. But again, looks down. Hi.
Yes. It's going to. Well. Do you do anything now that you've caught up to it? Is Storm going to do anything?
Yeah, Storm. Yeah, begin to try to be able to Remind me, Max, how high did you say it was again?
It is currently 30 feet in the air.
Ah, I see. Again.
Yeah.
Storm, Storm, bring it down. Call it in.
Yeah.
As Storm just grins, and because he hasn't been in the fight in a while, as he just gives out a right, as yeah.
Yeah, that's an auto hit. Nice.
Jiro,
Damage could have been a lot better, unfortunately.
Roll20's being weird. Let me hang on. Roll20's being weird and not letting me actually like open the sheet. Hang on. There we go. I don't know what was up with that. It was opening the sheet, but it was just saying blank and not loading. All right. All right.
I just have a mental image of Storm doing like a surfer like flip off the side of his little tailboard, and as he's at the apex, the thunder just like silhouettes behind him.
Yes.
All right. That is 19 damage. Pretty good.
And this is roll a d4.
Yep.
I don't know, these things seem to be immune to D4s. Did you say D400?
Damn.
Man, Roll20 is being weird today. Can we go one session of this without it screwing up on me for some reason? It's just like, it's just taking forever to load everything.
Odd.
Odd.
Oh. Alright, and it gets hit. Do you know why white girls are so odd? Because they can't even.
Fucking boo.
As it's going to, after getting hit by that, it's like, and it's going to, keep trying to fly away. And it's going to, what's its speed? Yeah, like, every, 5 to 10 seconds, if I try to do something, it takes 3 seconds to actually happen. And that do something could be anything from click on a token to unminimize a sheet.
That's weird. It's responding for mine.
Technology hates me.
Kate wouldn't. I feel like Kate would notice that as he's running the entire time, I had to catch up with them too. But again, he would have noticed how it didn't seem to affect it as strong as it should have. So going like, so it's not a flying type. Interesting.
Yeah, you can tell it's not a flying type, but it can fly. As it's going to fly over here, and it's going to disappear into the tree leaves.
Okay, he got there by now, so he's as it flew over, he would have had Storm go after it, but pretty much stop like around here because it knows it, or at least around here because it knows it's nearby there. But but not way. So you said it was just like around like basically like this cluster of trees, right?
Yeah, I'm reloading my. It's weird because like the stream view one is working perfectly fine.
But this one's been difficult.
Yeah, I don't like technology. Can we go back to the caveman days? Can we go back to medieval times when we pissed in pots and threw them out the window?
No. Ew.
Alright.
But just think about it, basic hygiene when it comes to cleaning was not the greatest back then, so it would stink like a motherfucker back then.
Yeah, but I also have, like, no sense of smell.
Good for you, not so much the rest of us.
Also not good for me! I don't get to smell popcorn.
Oh, that is true.
Alright. Storm. As a thing is up in the tree. Storm, roll a d4. Alright. As it tries to send more pheromones down, Storm also ignores it.
Again, like I figured that with Cake, assuming he didn't feel like anything happened at all, he wouldn't know what's going, like that it has any sort of pheromone type things. But
no, you knew it was trying to do that. You knew it was trying to send pheromones at you, and you got a feeling of what they were trying to do. They just had absolutely no effect.
Okay, okay, so
I'm not gonna make you miss out on knowledge because of a crit. I'm not gonna do that.
I'm about to say, okay, okay, so while technically didn't have much an effect on Raichu, would Storm had seen where the pheromones came from? Like even if it's not like the exact location, like a specific tree.
He knows it came from this tree.
Okay, then in that case, again, okay, if that wouldn't work, let's try this. Storm, again, wow, I got tongue tied there for a second. My bad. Storm, you psychic.
All right, you'll have disadvantage because you don't know its actual location, but.
That is fair. Yeah, basically, I was having to try to use like a wave of psychic to that specific tree itself.
If you're like doing like a more like area of effect sort of thing, I'll say you can roll normally, but it'll do less damage.
That's fair. Basically, we're trying to like make it so it can escape that easily.
Okay.
Plus he's also trusting the water to see what it is affected by.
All right, go ahead and do it.
So,
that does not hit.
Thinking.
You send the wave of psychic energy. Doesn't Storm does not feel it affect anything.
Thinking, okay, so either it completely missed, or this thing has a high special defense. Great.
And it's going to take off from the tree and try to go elsewhere, as it's going to is going to use the runaway ability to dash as a bonus action. And I need you to roll perception. All right. as it seems to fly out. You barely get to see like the streak of it going as it uses its action and bonus action both to dash, and it you see 3 different trees shake before the color disappears. It's in one of 3 trees. It is here, here, or here. I suggest zooming the camera out.
I did see.
Yeah, those are where it's seemingly gone to.
Like
This is where you bring out Ditto and just pretend you caught one.
Again, this is where again, someone like if you would have gotten by there by now, and I would have gotten by here. So, again, great, somewhere hidden here. Okay, here's an idea. Storm, try again. Don't let it try to get the jump on you. Try to see if you can set to sense where it is. Again, basically trying to have him be like use more like his psychic senses to be able to try to locate it instead of focusing like like eyes, sound and stuff. So basically, almost like he's trying to do like almost like a psychic pulse, like if we can pinpoint like not exactly the exact location, but at least which tree he's in.
Okay, these are interesting ideas. Go ahead, make an attack with psychic. If you hit, you will not do damage, but you will learn its location.
Would that still count as wasting the attack?
Yes, it will still count as a use.
Ugh, that's not great. Okay, note to self. One of the things that he needs is definitely more psychic moves.
Or PP up.
That's true. Actually, wait, don't I?
Or like Lepa berries.
What again? Impromptu, but would it be actually do have? Would I be able to actually just give a PP a bite now?
I mean, sure.
We're not in a battle.
Yeah, no, I'd say you can give him a PP up and raise his max and current psychic PP by 2.
That's good. Yeah, you know what? I have these. I might as well use them. Plus, I feel like you can. Some of them will look down. There's some more. Fuck it.
All right. Your psychic PP goes up to 5, and your current uses of it is now 4.
Okay. Plus, I mean, I have another one. So, how did that make for freaking?
It is always interesting to see what Jero thinks of doing.
I mean, I keep you on your toes, that's for sure.
You do!
Be smart when you can roll 5 crits.
Fuck. Okay, again. And listening into what Kata said, Storm goes and tries to close his eyes as it's just like almost like in a meditative pose while sitting on his tailboard, pretty much things like the stereotypical floating while meditating as it just constantly just sounds like a low as it sends out like a pulse to see if it's able to locate where this Pokemon is.
All right. Still gonna be hard to hit, but let's see.
Also, but this would help, but you can.
Yep. All right. No damage, but as you focus, or as Storm focuses, there.
Again, Yeah, cute it opening its eyes and then just like pointing, pointing. Right.
Yes. We don't have like initiative up, but we are going to still sort of go in turns. And after realizing that it's been found out, it's gonna try to hide elsewhere again. Roll perception with advantage.
Yeah, because now no one's gonna try to do it again.
Yeah, and you know exactly where it is. Well, I say roll with advantage, but jeez.
Double 26, which was a double 19.
It tries to trick you, and like use some of its pheromones as like a mist or like a fog, as it flies to another tree. And Storm, for a moment, doesn't know where it went, but you saw it exactly. It's back down here.
Again. I feel like Storm would have done his best to try to catch up to it, and probably would have ended up here.
I mean, so you would just tell Storm where it is and just have Storm go to it.
I'm trying something here.
All right, I have never been disappointed by you trying stuff, so go for it.
Again, like I feel like this is what Storm would do naturally, like try to catch it, like because I mean, we already know how Storm is like. That he tries to like always be like stronger than everything else, even when it can't be. So he would try to prove himself. So I'm trying to see that. So considering that it tried to escape, he would try to have caught up to it, but then lost track of it. Lost track of it, and also it's just like looking around, trying to go for it, just going like, and almost like you almost feel like a frustrated and going as he like wants to be like he doesn't like he enjoys a good strategy, but figures he enjoys a good battle even more. But Kate would go and go, Storm, calm down. We can get to we won't let it get the best of us. Trust me. And as he says, trust me, it's almost like he's being subtle with him, pretty much giving him like an idea, like almost to say like, follow my lead. And considering Storm, even though he has been around as much, would still have a sort of a close bond with Kate, especially because you know, psychic stuff and everything. Kate. Storm would like nod at him to be able to go ahead and trust him, and Kate goes moves up pretty much as if trying like looking around, pretty much as like he knows where he is, but he doesn't know that he knows. Mm-hmm. So Kate like starts looking around almost as if trying to figure out where he is, and right when he's about to go ahead and aim at where it looks like he's looking at this tree, and it's about to have Storm try to search there, he immediately turns around and then aiming exactly at the tree where it knows it is, and it goes Storm, psychic now!
All right, so first off, I'm giving you inspiration. Roll that. And second off, all right, go ahead and roll psychic with advantage.
Again, and then pretty much as they're pretty much synchronizing with Kate as soon as he did that, Storm concentrates as he goes over, and then just lets out a "Rai!" as it almost like a surge of psychic energy rolls up from his side to be able to focus it all solely on that tree and hopefully at the Pokemon within as well.
All right, that hits. As the psychic energy converges on the creature, that is super effective. So go ahead and add another 2d6 damage.
Is that 2d6?
Yep, because it's super effective.
Also, I know you said that the first one did hit, but it was less damage. It would have still gotten the penalty to social protection.
No, because it straight up did not hit it because it did not beat its special defense. This one did.
Okay. Well, I meant the the first second.
No, because it didn't take damage from it. And if the target takes damage from this attack, they gain the...
Right.
There you go. All right, go ahead with the 2d6. Nice. All right. And I'm going to do a roll here. It is taken by surprise from that. Yeah, it is stunned, as it did not realize, like, you took it very much by surprise, as it kind of, falls, not fully out of the tree, but it, like, kind of falls into, like, proper view. It's like, and it catches itself flying in the air. You get another turn as it's trying to recover.
And it being stunned, making before it has a chance, it had Storm quickly fly closer to be able to try to get to be able to make sure that it can hopefully get try to like sneak off again. But and as it's doing so, Cade goes and reaches to his bag and quickly throws an Ultra Ball directly at it.
All right. Since it's stunned, this is going to be a lower DC, but it is still above half health, so we'll see how this goes.
Oh, that's not great.
Nah, I mean, you can use inspiration on the D100s, but you don't have to.
I mean, considering I have, I will use them. Again, I'm going for it.
All right.
Oh, come on! Okay, using the comedic one we had a bit ago.
All right.
Really? I'm gonna use one more.
Okay.
Come on. Oh,
what
come
the
on.
fuck?
I'm gonna let you do another one because the fact that you got all of them in the bottom, like, in the bottom third is absurd. Oh!
Hey.
There we go! Let's see, it's stunned. It is still above half. As you throw the ball and it hits it, pulls it inside. Roll a d4.
Oh, fuck.
Huh? Hey.
Oh!
All right, took you a bunch of tries, but you got there.
That you pretty much with good perception rolls circumvented the puzzle I had. It was gonna be like a shell game kind of thing.
I kind of got a feeling that's what you were going for, but I wanted to go ahead and try to see if I could be able to like, okay, it likes trickery. Let's see if we can out trick the trickster.
Yeah, and I definitely approve. That was very fun. Okay. Man, this entire session did not go the way I expected it to. The only way it could go
in a bad way.
The only way it could go any less the way I expected it to would be if Rhino chose not to catch Ogre Pond.
I thought I gave you a lot of time to fuck with me in my part of it.
No, I know, but I just mean, like, I did not expect all the crits. I did not expect you guys to catch them. I did not expect Jero, period.
I think that was a compliment, sir.
No, that absolutely was.
I was kind of hoping I would get Okie Dokie, and then I did not expect to steamroll that fight as hard as I did.
Yeah, freaking there was you with the steamroll. There was freaking Rhino with all the crits, and then there was me freaking thinking very outside the box.
Yeah, the way I had this set up was like Okie Dokie was
Don't
gonna
forget
be
my
like
5 in a row intelligence checks of below 5.
I mean, did you see my rolls just now?
Okie dokie was like the strength, the battle challenge where you have to fight a bunch of things. Monkey Dory was like your own stats because he's targeting you with his psyche stuff, and then Pheasantipity was gonna be more of like a kind of luck and kind of like you as the player paying attention to things. But and I mean, it certainly came down to what the player did. All right. As you catch it, and the gray mass kind of just clatters softly to the ground.
Travis is gonna make his way back to the central field we originally found Ogrepon in.
Yeah, Kate sighs in relief as he managed to catch it, going to both pick up the mask and the ball, going, they can tricky one, but you don't see all. But I don't think you're all that bad. Well, Megan, let's see if we can find out some more about you after all this. As he, Megan, as he then goes to go and pet and Megan pat rub Megan Storm's head as it floats out by him, going, "Good, Megan, for our first time in a while. Good job, buddy. Hi."
All right, you head back. At this point, I'd say it's been 30 minutes-ish since you left the clearing, and you all kind of head back around the same time to meet back up. The way I organize this, it looks like you're all converging on Ogrepon. As you all, oh my god, wait, did I accidentally... Hang on.
What?
Ah, no, okay, I was just like, did I get the colors of, like, the Triforce perfectly? But no, green is supposed to be on the right.
Almost.
Yeah. If your purple was blue and you and Aiden were switched, it would be the Triforce.
I was about to say one of the goddesses is a blue stone.
Yeah, but blue, purple, they're close. Alright. As you,
Hey guys! I actually caught the one who stole my mask.
Oh, well, Megan shows a Pokemon. That actually makes 2 of us.
Mine was a headache. I don't know if it was my choice to catch it, but I ended up doing it.
Mine was pretty easy. He, ambushed me with a bunch of other Pokemon, but, Kong was not having it today.
Meanwhile...
Mine hurt my head.
Again, Kay feels a bit bad about hearing that about Aiden, and says, "I think I might have some headache medicine on making give you in a bit. As for mine seems to have tried to use some sort of pheromones that was trying to mess with me in the storm, but we were able to doing almost some sort of shell game. We managed to be able to pin it down to be able to catch it."
Oh yeah, and I got the fire mask.
Aiden holds up the water one, which it looks like he has polished and done a slight bit of repair on.
Kate shows the stone mask that he managed to make sure that what was properly fixed up too.
Well, this is a great day then. We got all the masks back, and we each caught a special Pokemon.
Yeah, I think from what I'm guessing those 3 were considering there were 3 of them. I think these might be part of that that so-called loyal tree that was part of the legend for Ogrepon that I remember reading when I was helping Aiden doing his research.
Do you think they're related to that thing we saw Ivy use? Because the things around their necks look very similar to its attack.
Maybe. It makes you wonder about the connection all these Pokemon species might have found here again.
Out of character thinking, yeah, I forgot that she had a creature hunt.
I didn't.
I know you didn't. What makes me think, maybe. Makes me wonder what will happen if they end up meeting again.
Oh, Travis goes back over to Ogre Pond and hands her the mask he got. Here you go.
Aiden's gonna
Okay, go.
hand hit.
I was gonna leave it that you would be the last one to see if that anything happens. So Kate will go over and hand his to going. I think this belongs to you. As he steps back a bit.
And Kate and my head. Aiden will go over to her and offer. I told you we'd get him back for you. You feel better?
And then kind of holds the masks tightly to itself, looking, and it's finally smiling.
Oh.
You know, we actually came here looking for you.
Yeah?
Yeah. I heard some rumors that you might be in the area, and I was wondering if you might want to be our friend.
Roll. Probably don't need to roll very high with this, but roll persuasion.
Alright.
At least Dewdrop gives you advantage on this if you need it.
Do you want to use it just to see how crazy you can get?
Sure. Hey!
Natural 19 with the reroll.
Apparently that crazy.
We're back.
It smiles at
We're
me.
back.
And it's gonna jump towards Aiden.
Yay! Aiden's gonna hug.
Oh.
Hug. Alright. It'll allow itself to be caught, and you now have Ogre Pod, who takes up 4 character sheets.
Oh my, a little one for each mask.
Because it has different
Yeah,
stats for each mask.
It does?
Yes.
Yeah.
I thought all
just-
it did was change the one move.
It's
No.
It's not just a different typing. They each have different stats too.
Alright, give me a moment here.
Have fun with those sheets, buddy.
Oh, actually, wait. No, its stats are the same, but it is a different type across each version.
No, they have
That's what I thought. I was like,
they don't have different stats officially, I think, but they do have like they do have like
passive.
they have a change of sorts to their to their
Yeah.
stuff.
It doesn't show on Bulbapedia what's different.
Yeah, it's something like
I think
it's
because what's different maybe whenever it's terrestrialized.
I think normally what it is like with the teal mask it has more speed, with the Hearthflame mask it has more attack, with the Cornerstone mask it has more defense, and with the Wellspring mask it has more special defense. I've made it a bit different here.
Ooh. Resara no Repon.
Boop, boop, boop. Wait, no. Boop. Alright, they're currently all at the top, so go ahead and go up there.
Pretty consistently, Ogerpon is a very fast physical attacker, though.
Yeah, I don't think I actually have any of those.
She has a 110 base speed and a 120 base attack with pretty okay defenses. And also, Ivy Cudgel is just insane because it hits really hard and has a higher crit rate.
There we go. Yeah, you should be able to look at all of them. Everything on them is the same except for Ivy Cudgel and
Right.
the bottom move in their list and their stats.
Where is it?
At the top.
Oh,
I
there it is.
I haven't put them in your folder yet.
Alright,
So-
so it's Ivy Cudgel and what else?
Ivy Cudgel is different in that just its type changes. The move at the bottom of their move list is different in each one, and automatically switches per thing. And then its stats are different per slightly.
Okay, interesting.
The teal mask form.
Oh shit, it's level 20.
Yeah. The teal mask form has more speed. The Wellspring mask form has more hit points. The Hearthflame mask form has more attack. And the Cornerstone mask form has more defensive stats and AC. And
To be
then,
fair, I think all of them are maximum level.
and then, yeah, obviously the Ivy Cudgel is either grass, water, fire, or rock. And then their move changes. When in Teal Mask form, it has Horn Leech. When in Wellspring Mask form, it has Waterfall. When in Hearthflame Mask form, it has Raging Fury. And when in Cornerstone Mask form, it has Smackdown. The rest of its moves are the same between forms.
Oh, I just realized something.
What?
What did you realize?
It might have more in common to Amy than we think, except its target is going to be Peachurunt if it sees it again.
I mean, but the odds of finding a Pecharunt, not likely.
Did you forget who has one?
Well, just don't
We
fight
already
her.
beat Ivy.
Oh,
yeah,
wait a minute.
we already did her rematch. We're good.
Plus, why would
Right.
you bring a grass type to a poison gym?
Why would you bring a knife to a gunfight?
And by the way, I want to point out the ultimate irony of this.
What?
I did get a poison type from this.
We all
It
did get a
full
poison.
circle!
We all did get a poison type.
I realized after our call, I was like, wait a minute.
Also, Rhino, you had the least trouble out of the three of you catching your thing, so you got Monkey Dory properly, easily.
I did get Monkey Dory. Why are you making this poker therapy?
Hey, I'm pleased with the impact that this campaign has had on you guys. I've given Rhino a new favorite Pokemon. I've given him a new least favorite Pokemon.
You're giving me a new favorite Pokemon?
I like what I
Finally,
like.
I came across one name for Monkey Dory, and damn it, I could not think of something better.
What? I need
Oh.
to know.
Mojo Jojo.
Yes!
See, the second you caught it, I was like, that would be funny if you did that.
I
So
did
we have-
almost start the session with a Powerpuff Girls reference, so
Wait,
also
so-
full circle.
Fi Dojo, Mojo Jojo, Jero, yours also needs to have Joe at the end.
Yeah.
I need to think, hold on.
I don't know what kind of pun you can give that thing.
Yeah.
Thank you for the space. It would have driven me crazy.
No, I know how it's spelled.
I was looking for ideas, and I saw that one. I was like, well, damn it, I don't know if you could do better than that.
Mojo Jojo. All right. And with that,
I even looked at the alternate Mojo Jojos from the Powerpuff Girls movie. Their names were not near as good.
and with that,
You know, honestly, with this session, I think Kong heard me from beyond the ball trying to replace him with another ghost fighting type.
When he wants the boss annihilates it.
Marshadow doesn't get Rage Fist.
or will it? Probably
Does it?
not.
Does it need to be? Does it need to be any stronger than it already is?
No. All right. As you've successfully caught those things and Ogerpon, I assume
Yeah.
you return to the
That's a
city.
hell of a catching session.
Well, maybe Cade's will be more difficult since it has 2 possible locations.
Are you gonna go for that immediately, or are you gonna do something else? Because you all got a legendary out of this.
I mean, what do we have? The
Yeah,
only
good
thing
question.
the only thing we have on standby is fighting the Cardinal Guardians in the temple.
And the gyms.
And the gym
And the gym
leaders.
rematches.
Yeah, well, the ones we have not rematched are the Fairy, the Dark, and the Water gyms.
Hey, I got a grass type.
Well, we all just got poison types for the Fairy gym.
And you got a fighting type.
That's also true. Wait, that's terrible.
No, fighting for the dark type.
Oh, okay. I was like, okay.
And then
And
Jero got a
Jero-
fairy type for the dark gym. And you got a psychic type for...
Yeah, maybe Monkey Dory. We wouldn't have a good time. I guess we'll figure it out. Maybe we do a gym rematch since we only have 3 left.
I was about to say he's asking for what he needs to prep.
Yes.
You guys wanna rematch Rio?
Who was that?
Water.
Water.
Okay, that's what I thought, but I wanted to be sure.
We can go back. We can go back to Aiden's hometown again.
Hey, you know what? I wouldn't mind that.
You can show Ogre Pond its new home.
Yeah, then I can ask her how she makes masks because now I'm interested.
All right.
Ogre, you bring the pure grass type Ogre Pond to the gym, you're gonna do crazy because you'll have Ivy, Cudgel, and Horn Leech.
Yeah, and all he has to do is bring one ice type. Or like a swan.
Or Volcanion.
God, imagine the one fire water type.
That thing.
The donut! The donut!
Technically, there's 2 fire water types because of Resara and Starmie, but never seen anyone else use it.
I try to avoid having characters use Pokemon that you guys have, because then it feels redundant.
Then we might get confused mid-battle.
I mean, that's what the backgrounds have been for, but... Alright. As you have successfully helped out another Pokemon, and caught 4 Pokemon between the lot of you...
Woo! I was about to say, how are you going to pull a cliffhanger out of this?
As you are prepared to go to rest, you have a good night's sleep.
Yay. Pepperoni, get off my face.
Never! As you get a good night's sleep, ready for whatever may come in the coming days. You are one day closer to the Pokemon League.
And other stuff.
And other stuff.
Just feels like something poking in my head. I'm trying to sleep here, and I just see again. Cram? That's Cram!
Cram? Right next to it is Festivity. Baz?
I like this vibe you're giving off forever and starts pecking you as well.
Cram?
Stop eating her scarf. Sorry, it's a boy. His. No, you'll become a zombie.
Now, what the hell am I gonna name this thing?